Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? Let's do this. Let's discuss the collapse of the Horian camp. The collapse of the camp of the Horians. Let me test my sound on YouTube. Where do I keep this phone? Welcome. Live stream here. Yeah, let me position it there while I go quickly to YouTube to see if we can hear us. No, no sound. Let me see. And now? No, no sound. Okay, now there's sound. Ooh, thank God I checked. Thank God I checked. So for my people on YouTube, we are here today for me to just talk a bit about the collapse of the camp of the Horians, the jobless grannies, the Oloshos of America, of Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, and wherever they are, wherever they live, UK, England, there are plenty for them. Yeah, the collapse of the Olosho camp, the collapse of the Horian camp. So, in fact, I'm putting myself together a bit now. I'm still like 1,000,000% busy, very, but at least I can still steal time here and there to come live. But when this was happening, I couldn't even see roads. My eyes could not even see road to say I want to come out. In fact, there was just no way I would start doing live about nonsense. Anyway, so I'm a bit more settled now. And I don't even want to talk about the master of the Horian camp laying off her subjects, her slaves, her house girls. No, that's not even, because that one, the message was just loud and clear, and I had a good laugh. I had a good laugh that she herself used her own hands to disassemble the nonsense they thought they built up for her. She used her own hands to scatter it, to finish it, to end it, and to disgrace them on top of it. So that one, what were you expecting me to come and say about it? The disgrace was already loud enough. There is no bigger disgrace. Me, I can still give them on top of the one Korra Obidi gave them by herself. Do you know how sweet that is? So that was very sweet. That was lekker. So honestly, there is not much to talk about. Maybe just laugh again or replay the things she said. Maybe we should, we should still do that actually. Yeah. In fact, I don't even think I have the video because I heard she deleted it thereafter. And I was even making some posts about it. When I was making those posts, I hadn't even watched the video. I was hearing the gist here and there. I was posting based on what I was hearing there and there. And finally, I was able to listen to like a small clip, not even the entire video, just the small clip somebody posted in the comments somewhere, And I saw it. I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. But the video is deleted now. But I'll check if I saved that one then. I don't know. Anyways, we might still come and play it, just for the sake of playing it, and reliving that moment. For those of you who watched it live, I can imagine how much you guys savored that moment, enjoyed that moment of their master lashing out at them. That was good. That was a good one. It was a sweet whip a well-deserved whip for stubborn grannies that don't want to listen and just take their medicine once and for all and get a life. Finally, their own master told them that you people are not well. Because when Blessing Unjo tells them that women, go get a life, they will think Blessing is a hater. Well, Blessing is a hater anyways. But they will think Blessing is saying it from the place of hate. Blessing is saying it from the place of truth to them that you are not okay. But when they finally heard it from the master they were worshipping, you know, it hits differently. It does. It sinks in a sharper way than any other person can give it. I can dish it out, it will penetrate, but I don't think it will penetrate as painful as hearing it from their master's mouth. The person they have given their all, their emotions, their prayers, their money, and the poison inside of their heart, they have poured it out against innocent people that they have no business with. So for that same person they have worshipped to come and do what she did, for that same person to come and say the things that she said to them, no bigger lashing can come after them. That's why ever since that happened, in fact, those people, they don't even matter anymore, honestly. That's just the truth. They don't matter. And if you want to make them matter, then I'm not going to blame them. I'm going to blame you. If you're a content creator and you feel like, oh, they're on my nerves, they are doing this and saying this, you have time. You have time. You are disturbing your head, disturbing your heart over people that have been dumped, people that have been abandoned, people that they've been told they are useless. They have dumped them. Now you are picking them up from the garbage cans. You have time, eh? You have energy. There are some people that should never matter to your well-being, whether mental or otherwise, because their essence, their importance has been rubbed in the mud. They have been dumped. They are not useful. So why do you want to make them useful to your life, whether negatively or positively? Why? The place where they felt like they were useful, the place they felt they were strong, the place that gave them essence and relevance, the place they felt like, oh my God, this is my essence, this is why I'm put on the face of the earth. That place has rejected them. Now you want to come and be engaging them. You have time. People that have been disgraced are looking for a way to swim back up and feel like, oh my God, let me show my face and save face and act like I'm not hurt, I'm still powerful. And you are giving attention to people that have been disgraced, that they should even be forgotten in the gutter. You want to sit down. Why not let them go and engage their former master? Sometimes I see some of you bloggers, I'm a bit disappointed in many of you. Grown-ups. Grown-ups. Who do you want to be engaging, going back and forth with? The fact that many of these people, they don't want to show their face is bad enough. But for you to now say, people that have been disgraced and condemned to nothing, that they have no importance anymore where they are coming from, you now want to make them important. You're letting yourself played. If you are in that place, if you can relate with what I'm saying, you are letting yourself played big time. But I digress. Let's go back to what I want to talk about. So I got the time to really watch Mancy's video after their old master lashed out at them, at the Horians, yeah? And I don't even think after this video, I'll ever make any video about Horians, because honestly, they don't exist anymore. The camp has collapsed. Do you understand? Of course, I can make reference to them, but I don't think, no, because they don't, honestly, they don't exist. Whatever anybody who calls themselves a Horian does, they're just doing it on their own accord, just to still exist, just to still be seen. As far as I'm concerned, I've always said it on the face of this blue app, the person that me I have issues with is Korra Obidi. Personal issue. Remove Justin Dean, because people always like to connect. Oh, it's because of the ex and you are supporting him because he divorced. Is it the first time? Is it the first person? Leave them alone. She's an African sister. I have no business with their divorce. The fact that we talk about the divorce doesn't mean that is the origin. Me, I have my personal fight with Korra Obidi. So if you call yourself a slave of Korra Obidi, the servant, a supporter, a mumu of Korra Obidi, and you say you want to fight Blessing, congratulations, enjoy yourself. When you finish fighting, you will enter house. My fight with Korra Obidi continues. You will come and do your abracadabra. You will jump up and down. You will post pictures. You will write. You will dance. You will cry. You will laugh. You will do. When you finish, you enter house. The next person will come. You will not be the first, and you won't be the last, I assure you. After you, another person will come and do their own circus show. Blessing Onjo, Agama, Lizard, and say all those things. When they finish, they enter house. Another person will come. That will always change. The people that will come and say they want to fight for Korra Obidi against Blessing Onjo, they will always change. New people will come. But you know what will not change? My fight against Korra Obidi. That is my focus. So when you, the slave, when you finish your fight, just remember that Blessing Onjo has no business with you. You are just doing your job as a slave to an ashawo. Just tell yourself, whenever you are ready to type or do a video or write anything, just tell yourself, okay, I'm a slave to Korra Obidi and I'm fighting Blessing Onjo, who doesn't know me, who I have no business with. She hasn't offended me, but I'm going to fight her and insult her parents and her children and her husband just because of Korra Obidi. When you finish, you enter house. But remember at the back of your mind that Korra Obidi and Blessing Onjo's fight will not finish. Okay, just use that one to calm your nerves. Post what you want to post. Enjoy yourself so that your depression level can reduce a bit. When you finish typing, you go and sleep. You wake up in the morning, you still see Blessing Onjo and Korra Obidi. Because that is my focus. That is who I have a fight with. And then you see the case of her sister Mancy, the nose. Olosho nose. When you see her nose, you know. You see that one. That one is the ginger behind most of the evil things that you people see on the outside. Korra Obidi will pretend she doesn't see anything. She doesn't talk with anybody. She doesn't know anybody. But you see that her sister. That one is the brain behind most evil you see online. And in that video she did, after Korra, insulted the people she needed to insult, because those people, they will never hear. They are so adamant. If you don't come out and insult them, they will never hear. So they deserved that insult that small Olusho gave to them. Imagine a dirty girl that doesn't know how to wash her pants. A dirty girl that doesn't know how to bathe children, that doesn't know how to handle thorn and stick, talking to grandmothers. People who, when they put their grandchildren standing, Korra Obidi cannot stand near their grandchildren. When they tell you the qualifications of their grandchildren, what their children and their grandchildren have achieved, Korra Obidi is an Olosho where their children and grandchildren are standing. But that same dirty Korra Obidi with ants inside her house came out on social media and gave them the insult of their lives. Their grandchildren or their children can never speak to them the way Korra spoke to them. So they deserved what they got from her. So after she did that video, which, like I said, I don't even think I have a copy, but I might when I check my phone, I don't even know, which we also still might play someday just for fun. After she did that video, the evil behind the evil you have been seeing on social media came out and did a video. And that is the video I want to play today. That is the video I want to talk about today. You guys know that me, I love to talk about what we can pick things out from, important messages from, not just, okay, the noise. Yeah, the noise is good and we can have fun and laugh and whatever. But what can we go home with from that video? When I come out and do a video, I want it to be worthwhile. I just don't want to do a video for doing a video's sake. So this one that I laid my hands on, I listened to everything from 0.00 minutes till the end of the video, and I'll play the entire video for you. Yes, I'll play it. Mancy, Senior Olosho, get ready to start submitting your copyright strikes. I'm sure they've already told you by now that this voice you're hearing doesn't care about shite like that. So go and get yourself busy. We are going to play the entire video. However, I'm going to go off Facebook. You know why I'm going to go off Facebook? Because even if it's reported on Facebook, it's going to be removed. It's going to be removed. So I might as well just get off, go to YouTube that is more regulated, that we can talk to people and we can battle it out. We'll do it there so that it stays. Because what's the need of me doing a video, sitting here, and it's still removed at the end of the day? I'd rather go to where I know that it can stay and other people can still watch it. So I'm going to get off Facebook. If you're here on Facebook, come over to YouTube. You know where to find us. And the link on YouTube is on Facebook also. So you can just click on that. I believe I've shared it before I started. And if you check the description on, okay, I'm just going to add the link. You can also join the live stream and say one or two things if you have something to add. You'll find the link in the description of the video, but I'll try to drop it in the comments. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Don't worry. I'll drop it somewhere. Once I end the video on Facebook, I'll drop the link. Okay. So we're going to listen to her and you will see why. Honestly, she's just a disgrace. 35 years old disgrace. She's a disgrace. That when her younger sister did that video, that would have just been the time for her to redeem herself. The hate that she has received because of her actions so far, because of what she has contributed, the fire she has added to the entire saga. The people she has contacted that were part of the fight with proof, evidence. The time she could have put peace, that she said, no, let's add and let's keep fighting. And she knows people still remember those things. So she had that opportunity when her sister said enough is enough. But the big nose came out and said, no, enough is not enough. Oh, guys, don't get angry. Oh. No, we don't mind. I'm sure my sister doesn't mind if you people are dragging other people. Really? I'm going to play the video. Let's dig a bit deeper. Not too deep because her brain is not deep. So there is no need to dig deep into whatever she has to say. It's just for me to play it, for you people to hear it again, to see where the problem has been coming from so far. If the problem doesn't end, it's because of that big nose. As far as she is benefiting from it, she doesn't mind for the problem to continue. That is the problem. I'm going to play it for you guys. So I'll see you guys soon on those of you on Facebook. Okay, let me see if I can add the link, if I can find it. Okay, I have it here. No, no need, I think. Otherwise, people will. Okay, let me just add it. Okay. Okay. So the link is on Facebook. Let's start playing. Let me grab the video.
During her trip to Nigeria, her daughter went viral, okay, on one of her supporters' pages.
You see the
It wasn't for a good
hypocrisy,
thing.
the hypocrisy of these people. Both Horror and her sister. The way they cause mayhem, the way they cause problems on this Blue app, and how you know these people are just very wicked sisters. No, listen.
Her daughter went viral, okay, on one of her supporters' pages, and it wasn't for a good thing. Thank you, Priscilla Gardner.
Her daughter went viral on one of her supporters' pages. Which supporter? Why didn't Horror, your coward of a sister, address the supporter? Why didn't she say, the video of my daughter went viral on your page? You are supposed to be my supporter, and I don't like this video. Why didn't she focus on that supporter or the video in question? But because she's a coward, she doesn't want to be seen as a betrayer. She doesn't want to offend the supporter, possibly. So she decided to throw out the message to everybody. Let the stray bullet hit everybody. That is not even the only problem. The other problem here is that video was not the first of its kind. For over 2 years, she has seen her daughters, both of them, on that same supporters page in similar videos, including videos of allegations that the father of her daughters, the father of those same daughters, was doing things with them. Similar videos. So many videos of her daughters. So why is it now she wants to cry that her daughter, the video was on one of the supporters' page?
Thank you, Priscilla Gardner, for the stars. I'm sorry I didn't see any single comment on that last video. It's such a shame. I'm sick and tired of this matter situation. But let me turn on this AC before I start sweating.
Because you are a goat. You are a sweaty goat. You are a goat. That's why you will sweat. The evil inside of you will make you sweat.
It happened when she was in Nigeria. Her child went viral, and it wasn't for a good reason, okay? Her child went viral, and it was a video that was shared by her own supporter.
So her own supporter is the problem. So the camp of the Horians collapsed because of a Horian, not even because of Justin Dean's camp or Justin Dean's supporters, because I strongly believe he doesn't even have a camp, because all the people who say they are supporting him, all of them, they're doing their own things. All of them, they are just on their own, doing their own thing so far, right? These are the people with the camp. These are the people of a certain camp that if you choose to do your own thing, you will be attacked because it's a cult. If you choose and tell yourself that I'm on my own, I can do what I want, you're going to be in trouble. They will give you a hard time.
While that video went viral, she got like an avalanche of emails, of messages, people thinking that her child was unsafe. She was speaking to her children every other day.
She was speaking to her children every other day. That means Horians were really sick people, sick individuals. And Hora Obidi is also a very sick individual. Because when you have fans that are posting videos, saying things about your ex and the children, and you know deep down within you that you speak with your children every day and everything is fine with them, why don't you press the bell and say, my people, enough? Well, for 2 years, you never pressed the bell, so you are sick. The person talking, Mancy, you are sick. Your sister is sick. That is why these people have done this same thing for 3 years. And none of you, neither of you, sisters, ever told them, guys, my sister talks with her children every day, they are safe. Or the Hora herself with a wide nose never told her fans for 3 years that, guys, you people are saying all these things about the ex, about my ex. I see him every week. We exchange kids every week, and I speak with my children every day. They are fine. She never did. That means the Horians are sick for assuming the worst every time they have the chance to. The Epa Worldwide is still there with her pimples. Her life never got better. After all the dragging, her life never got better. Many of them, I don't even want to start mentioning them because already they are disgraced. It's over for them. Their job is finished. So now they are looking for another job. Guess where they are looking for the job? Poking bloggers. Go to your master. Olosho kobo kobos. Go to your masters. It's so disgraceful. If I'm working for you, I'm joining you, I'm working for you to fight certain people. If you disgrace me, I will not still continue the work I'm doing for you, fighting the people that never offended me. That's even a bigger disgrace. Because I know that the reason I'm fighting those people is because of you. So the moment you tell me you don't need me anymore, that means I don't have business with those people. That means I'm not doing it for you anymore. So why are you still doing it? Because you're a goat, you don't have a life, you don't have anything else to do with yourself. So you just have to continue. You just have to continue. Do you understand the logic, guys? And that's why I addressed the bloggers at the beginning of this video that you have time. There are certain people you should know when to draw the line. People who don't matter, people you have no business with. The only thing that could have been connecting you with certain accounts and certain people is Hora Obidi. And now Hora Obidi has distanced herself from those people. So come and tell me what business you still have with those people. They want to use you. They want to use you to be important because they are no more important where they used to feel important. So who are they working for now? They want to work for you. They want to work for you. They are using you. They are using you to still be relevant. Understand that. Understand that. Because where the relevance was is gone. Okay, let me play.
She was speaking to her children every other day during the holiday, but
even one of them, one gay boy like that, I don't know where that one was. Where he was living or still living then, I don't know. There was a time he even said Justin was depriving Hora from talking to her children. These people were sick. They were so sick and jobless that they would just sit down in their holes and just make up something. It's not even like, okay, somebody is feeding them information. Okay, maybe somebody told them this in secret and they are bringing it out. No, They just imagine it and just post it. I think Korra put up a post saying, oh, I wish I could see my kids or something like that. She was on vacation. So it's normal for you to say, oh, how I wish I could see my kids. If you're away from your kids, but they immediately interpreted it as he is depriving her from seeing. Why would he, when they have a court order? If a man deprives you from seeing your kids when you have a court order, that means you are a mumu. And whoever fights for you is also a bigger mumu. Because if I know you have a court order in your hands that prohibits anybody from depriving you from seeing your kids, and you come online to be crying about, oh, I wish I could see my kids, they are depriving me, I'll tell you, F you. Because I cannot be supporting a mumu. I cannot come and be fighting something I don't know. Oh, Justin is depriving her. Oh my God. Why is she a mumu? Why not fight? You want to help her to fight. It's a pity that a lot of people who think they are smart, they are intelligent, they are fighters, they are strong, they are supporting a mumu. I don't have the patience to be fighting for a mumu, a dull person. You have to come with something that I can support. If you're dull, that everything I have to do for you, I have to think for you, I have to give you money, I have to do everything for you, I cannot support you. So that's why I know that Horians are mumus. Because the person they've been fighting for is a capital mumu, a dull person. The only place you will see she wants to show some sense is where she can collect money from people. Any other thing she doesn't know how to do. She doesn't know how to wash underwear. She doesn't know how to clean house. She doesn't know how to bathe kids. She doesn't. Useless, but she can lick the Yanczh of an 85-year-old man. Yeah, the tongue is working. Every other thing is dull. Do you understand? So all of this, everything happening, or everything that happened with all this disgracing her Horians, is just evidence that the Horians were not well. They were not okay. They were sick, and Korra knew it all along. And she was quiet. I know, there were times I would come out and say, trust me, Korra and Nancy, they are laughing at these people. They are laughing at these people when they talk. They are like, oh my God, look at how these people are carrying our matter on their head. Don't they have a life? Don't they have people in their family they can carry? They will be laughing. Are they not Nigerian girls? We know how these things play now. They will be amazed that, you these people, every day you come and carry strangers' matter on your head. So they knew that these people were just not okay, but they capitalized on it. They were benefiting from it. But when it got up to here, they decided to disgrace you people. That's why they did it in such a way that they didn't even show remorse. They can't be bothered.
Because the other party was documenting their life. Hello guys, thank you all so much. Thank you for joining. Hi.
The other party was documenting their life. Okay.
And that sparked a lot of controversy, okay, over the parenting skills of one of the parents. And she was always joking about how every time she would come live, she would see the Department of Child Services watching her live video.
She will see the Department of Child Services watching her video. Listen. She said anytime her sister would go live, she would see the Department of Child Services watching her video. Okay.
Controversy over the parenting skills of one of the parents. And she was always joking about how every time she would come live, she would see the Department of Child Services watching her live video, just looking for every single thing just to open up a case one more time. And she had recently got...
So if that is true, that they were watching her live video, maybe she would see their name using their official Facebook page. I don't know if this is true. Does that explain the video she did the other day saying, guys, I forgive him, he forgives me. I love him with the love of God. Were they watching on that day? Was that fake? Was that real? Because recently I heard she has gone back to dragging him, talking about 4 days postpartum. After the I forgive him, I love him as a brother. So were they watching on that day that she did that video? These girls, they will continue to manipulate those who let themselves be manipulated. These two girls here.
And she had recently gotten a message saying, oh, she's in the clear now. Everything is fine with her and her children. She was finally looking forward to 2025, where she would actually create her own content and nobody would tell her, oh, you're not the brand. You need somebody else to be able to be a content creator. If you don't spark drama, nobody watches you. You are nobody without the drama. She was like, let's see if this year will be the year. And then boom, she's on vacation. And then the people are screenshotting her child with the white tongue.
People are, her fans were, as usual, because that's all they've done for 3 years. That is all they have done for 3 years. Has it always been a problem, or only this particular tongue video was a problem for you people? People were. You see how cowardly they are, beating about the bush. People were. The people you know, or strangers, fake accounts, or real people that you know. We'll get to where I'm going to.
And to her, telling her, oh my gosh, look at your horrible parenting skills, look at your daughter's mouth, look at this, look at that. And, you know, she was overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed. I'm going to try and give excuses for her action, although I've given her to inside house, saying that you have no right to come online and address everybody without being specific.
Okay.
You can't just come and say, oh, because the video that they were screenshotting was from your supporters page. And while your supporter might be genuinely concerned, you are the one inside house with your child.
Exactly.
You call your child, you think your child is doing well, everything is fine. So you're like, why? Why is my child going viral? And people are actually in the comments bullying her child under her own, you know, her supporters platform.
Wow, people were bullying her child under her supporters platform. Why is that paining you? Is that not why you have supporters? So that they can be posting your children and your ex. A shower of Brentwood. Is that not what supporters do? To be watching your ex. Because nobody has an ex in this life. Only you, the Olosho of Brentwood, has an ex. And all of us on social media, we don't have supporters. Because real supporters, what they do is they go and watch our exes. Or they go and watch exes, people's exes. So that they can come and report on what they see there. That's what supporters do. Can you just imagine? Do you now see that camp was one decade condemned camp? The rubbish that came out of that camp, that cult, when we would talk about these things they were doing, they would just think, we are fighting for her. But it was sick that people could do all these things on a daily basis in the name of we are fighting for a prostitute. It was unthinkable. Like, no, this is not real. This cannot be real. Are these actual people? Yeah, actual people spent 3 years fighting for a prostitute. Not even a good fight. Nonsense, rubbish. Because how do you fight for somebody? By fighting their ex, bringing pictures of your children. How can you make it make sense? You have to be a sick individual to think, okay, I want to fight for somebody. How am I going to lift you up? How am I going to make you feel good? I'm going to be watching your ex and I'm going to be dragging your ex. How does that make you better? That's sickness. If your brain doesn't rearrange the problem there, you are sick. Because if I want to fight for you, my focus will be on you, not on somebody else. But when you are sick, you can never understand that logic. Never. It takes a prostitute to tell you, take your medicine before you can understand the logic. And you, as an obedient slave, what do? You obey and you enter house because you are an obedient slave. Case closed. Camp dissolved. Cult collapsed. Everybody enter house. That is exactly what happened. Very simple. Very simple. All you need within a camp to destroy a camp, you need obedient slaves. Once you say it's over, they enter house. And what you need in a cult, terroristic cult, is sick people who don't have a life. They will do all the nonsense you cannot even imagine in this world. They will do it and do it and do it. There's nothing you can do about it. Because there is nothing they can do about it. They just have to do it every day to make themselves feel alive. You can fight that. That's why my own strategy was always, you come for me because you're a slave of a prostitute, I will go for that prostitute you are fighting. And I will make her know that it's because of you. So be happy that, oh, Blessing called my name. You called my name. You are seeing me because I want your master to know it's because of you. I don't want her to just think, this woman, this thing that happened between us happened 3 years ago. Why are you still on my case? So that she will know that you, the house girl, you are still at work. So that she will know where it's coming from. That's why I mentioned your name, not because you are alive. But when people handle you, people with strategy, strong strategy, your brain cannot comprehend what is happening. You just see somebody posting something, you think it's just post. There is more behind it. But when you don't have the brain that does any brain work, your own, you just see a post, that's all you run off with. You don't know what's happening. So my strategy has always been, you come for me, no problem, because I cannot control you or what you do. You come for me, no problem. You see that your master, she go collect heavily. Simple. Me, my own is very simple. I don't have time going to fight everybody. I don't. But I have time to deal with who I will handle, the one that I know, the one you are fighting for. I'll give you a lot to fight over. I'll give you a lot to fight over. I'll make sure you keep coming, you keep fighting. Simple. Now let's continue to listen. So we might not even finish playing everything today, but we'll see. You guys know how my own videos where next I'll come again, maybe in 5 days time. I just don't know, but let's see how far we go with this one.
Platforms, and she's feeling like, oh my god, this is a betrayal.
Oh really? She felt like the Korean who posted that betrayed her, and the comments that her fans were putting under that video saying that, oh my god, you are there wasing in Nigeria. But they also did it the last time she traveled. They also did it. What was that? That was No Eyes, right? The same group of people. The same people. They pushed her. They forced her to go to court. Remember, she didn't attend the court, the first one. She was not interested. It was not important to her. But those people that don't have a life of their own, they don't have what they are fighting for in their life, they pushed her. Go for her. Go and get her. Go and get her. No eyes. No eyes. If she hadn't lashed out at them, they would have still continued.
And she's like, oh, look at all these emails of people calling me out, trying to drag me back. You know, she's trying to move on. She's trying to say, okay, she is the brand. She tells me, oh.
She tells you, oh, Nancy, I want to be the brand. How can I be the brand again? Hold on, let me quickly do this.
Oh, I remember when I used to just was and just cook and people would watch me. And I can't do that anymore. So
she will never do that anymore in her life. I remember that time also. She's looking back at her life pre-2022. Her fans destroyed her brand, not Justin Day. A man doesn't have the power to destroy you. A man that you have slept with, you have made babies with, doesn't have the power to destroy you. The millions of fans she claims she has, the terrorists that claims they are supporting her, they are the ones that destroyed her brand. There was indeed a time she would just come and do nothing on live video. Thousands were watching her. She would just come and say she wants to was. Thousands were watching her. She would just come and say she wants to make noodles. Thousands were watching. She was doing her thing. She was doing well, content-wise. All these Nigerian bloggers and content creators you see now doing very, very well, doing better than her. They used to look up to her. I don't want to start mentioning their names. Many of the Nigerian couple bloggers you see all over, they used to look up to her like, oh my God, she's having so many views. People are so interested in her. Today, she is looking up to them. Today, their videos are doing better than her videos. Her fans, Korra Obidi's fans, destroyed her brand. She could have even built on whatever happened within that divorce and become better, a bigger brand. But she let these fools who don't have a life dictate the course of her content, or the course of, because her content eventually became divorce saga, my ex, 4 days postpartum. That was all her content was for over a year. Because she thought it was all about the views. All about the views. All about the views. That's what she thought. But you, as a content creator, you should not just be looking at the views. You should be looking at the sustainability, the long term of it. I said one day you start sounding like a broken record. Can you talk about 4 days postpartum forever? But you thought that was the story that kept your fans with you, that kept you relevant. So you kept saying it, and they were building on it and destroying you on that same story you were telling them. So she remembered the day she used to was, and people would watch her. Gone are those days, because her fans went and they were planting seeds of hatred everywhere on social media. And you think people will not fight back? Who will people fight? People cannot fight fans that are not willing to show their faces. People will go for who you are fighting for. So all the people your fans went and attacked, they will attack you. It's simple. If you want to come for me, make sure you show me your face. I will not go for Korra Obidi. If you want to fight for Korra Obidi, come with your face, your name, your address, if possible, or email address where I can contact you, phone number, whatever. And then say, Blessing, I'm supporting her, but this is me. Then I will face you. But if you are hiding, I will go for that person you are fighting for. So she remembers the days she used to was. Those days are over, and those days will never come back. Thanks to the Horians, good for nothing Horians. Has she finished spending the money they were giving her when she was talking about 4 days postpartum?
She was trying so hard to go back
Really?
to her wasing days.
Really?
She just was.
Really? Just like that. After spoiling everywhere. They were even looking for Taja's ex. What did they not do to Frida? What did they not do to Agama Lizard? And so many people, I don't want to start mentioning bloggers. Calling places, calling you people know the story. So after all those things, the fools who call themselves Horians have done, Korra Obidi just thinks she will just wake up one day and tell herself, I just want to go back like that on this Facebook, on this social media, just like that. C'est pas possible. C'est pas possible. Just like that, you must be a dreamer. Korra Obidi, you must be a dreamer. To think after everything your so-called fans, come terrorists, have done to people in your name, because of you, you think you will just wake up and say, okay, I just want to go back to how things used to be. How about all the people they have gone after? You must be biggest joke social media has ever known. Really. You just want to drink your water and drop your cup and move on. You must be a fool to even think that's possible. When you people go and cause problems everywhere, you will be having fun. And you think you're just going to move on from it. No.
She just was, she and her baby, and she was, no, I don't want that joining.
Let me fast forward.
Nothing. And somebody told her in Nigeria that, they didn't know that she was a musician. And she was like, oh my God.
Is she a musician? Is Korra a musician? Wait, somebody told her in Nigeria that they didn't know. Is she? Not that I know of. I know she opens Yanczh online. And I know she talks about her ex online. That's what I know she does. I don't know she's a musician. That you go to the studio and pay somebody to record a song doesn't make you a musician. Really? Just like that? So I can just go and book a studio session now and call one quack photographer or videographer, cameraman. Just call him, come, let me just give you small something. You just help me film it. We'll go to this place. I will dress up. I'll wear this same dress people have seen me wear in my live videos. And I'll come. We'll just shoot a video. That makes me a musician all of a sudden. Really? You see how delusional these girls are. That's why the people who follow them are even worse than them. Really? Really? Wow. I've never seen such.
Oh my God. I just wish that my own supporters would just not talk about him.
If they don't talk about him, I'm sorry, my sister. Who do you want them to talk about? To talk about you? What exactly is there about you that your supporters want to talk about? The other content creators who talk about you, they're talking about your uselessness because that's all you have to offer online. And you don't expect your supporters to come and talk about your uselessness. They are doing you a favor not to come and talk about you. So they are focusing on your ex, trying to pick any error because he is excellent with the children. He is producing tasteful, amazing content. That's why they are going there to watch. If they watch an hour, they will look for maybe 10 seconds that might look like, oh my God, let me capture these 10 seconds. Don't you understand? Oh, how you wish they would not just talk about him and talk about who? Olosho that is leaking. It will not be nice now for your own supporters to be talking about the uselessness you display online, the rubbish you do on a daily basis. That's why they just focus on your ex, because at least he has essence, he has content that is good. So they're just looking for something bad inside of it. But your own content, everything is bad. So they will sometimes look for something good, or they will lie that something is good, even when we all can see that it is bad. You have to keep it real in this life. There is nothing good about you your supporters can talk about. That's why they are always talking about your ex. Know that and know peace. Come and give them saga. They will talk about you. Come and tell them how your ex is a monster. They will talk about you. They will talk about you and drag your ex. At the end of the day, it's still your ex they are talking about. Why are people so dull that they cannot just understand simple things like this? Why?
Him important, you know what I mean? So somebody told her in Nigeria that they didn't know that she was a musician, and she was like, oh my God, I just wish that my own supporters would just not talk about him and make him important. You know what I mean? That's what she was, that's what she always tells me. I just wish they would stop making him relevant. I just wish that everything would just, turn to, our girl. But sadly, Things are happening, and sometimes they need to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, if something is actually going on with those children and you don't talk about it, wahala go dey. So perhaps we need to.
Do you see your life now? And this is where I'm going to in this video I'm playing. If you are online, big nose that you are, and your sister, you are content creators. What your supporters need to talk about is the content you are creating, not what is happening with your children in the care of their ex. But here, Mancy is saying, what if they don't talk about it and something is going on? They need to talk about it, so that what will happen? So that they will go and rescue the children from the phone, or so that the saga will continue, so that it can go viral, so that people can drag him more. Because you know that them talking about it does not solve anything. Because she talks directly with her ex. So what really is the need of these so-called supporters always wanting to talk about it? And Nancy's argument now is, well, you know, sometimes if they don't talk about it, there will be trouble. So they have to talk about. Nancy is you that people need to talk about, not your younger sister and her divorce. It is you. Your younger sister has made it clear now. Focus on me, focus on my content, focus on my music. But you now, your message, Nancy, is, well, you know, if something is going on and they don't talk about it, really, wait, we are still going somewhere. You see that this Nancy is the real evil in this whole plot. She is the one that doesn't want this thing to end, because she still finds it important for those supporters to be talking about what they see as problems. The supporters are far away wherever they are. Far away from Justin, far away from Korra, far away from the children. So why do you think it's okay for them to talk about it? Let's listen to her again.
And, oh, you know, our girl, but sadly, things are happening, and sometimes they need to talk about it.
You heard that. Things are happening. Are they inside Justin's house to know what is happening? And she said things are happening and they need to talk about it. Really? Really? That means everybody needs to talk about everybody. Right? Things are happening in Korra Obidi's life that made her father be entering her room when she was 19 years old, killing mosquitoes and chopping it. That's why people need to talk about it. Mancy Ashawo, you see your life, you see that you are evil because you don't even want peace of mind for your sister. Things are happening. They need to talk about it. Why do they need to talk about your sister's children? Why don't you focus on, guys, if you want to talk about my sister's content. Let my sister blow. Talk about her music. Why do they have to talk about things happening that they don't know about? Things they don't know about because they don't even live with the man. They just assume and see things on their screen and make up stories. And it's your sister who talks to her children every day. So your sister knows more than them. So why is it important for them to talk about it? Mancy, that's why it's important to talk about how damaged you are, because your parents didn't even give you a listening ear. You think it's social media that will give you a listening ear. Even the content baby you have cannot even give you joy because you never had joy growing up. Your Adama baby will not give you joy. It will not give you peace of mind because you never had it as a child. Even as an adult, you still don't have it. Instigating people to keep talking about your sister's ex-husband will still not bring joy into your life, your miserable, damaged life. It will not. You see the evil. This is the evil I want to point out in how you are systematically, you are not intelligent. You think you are, but there are still people who are more intelligent than you. You should have come out applauding your sister. Not necessarily how she talked to the people, no, but applauding her that, guys, I understand she didn't talk well, but honestly, enough should be enough. You people don't even need to be talking about what you see on his page. When the children are in his care, they are in his care. That's what I expected a goat with a big nose, as a big sister with a big nose, to come and do. But no, she said it's important they talk about what they don't know, what will only cause problems for your sister. Because when they talk about it and they start telling one another, guys, we need to call. You think they just talk? They talk and wreak havoc. They talk and damage your sister's life the way they have damaged her brand. That's what their talk does. You think they are damaging bloggers? Really? Really? No. It's your sister that feeds from social media money that they are damaging.
Things are happening, and sometimes they need to talk about it.
Really?
If you don't talk about it, if something is actually going on with those children,
they will swim through their phones and find themselves in Justin's house, and they will rescue the children after talking. Really? Mancy, really? Listen to yourself, listen to your goat head, and just tell yourself, admit that you are not making sense. What will their talk do? What has their talk achieved in 3 years? That people are saying they don't even know your sister is a musician. Their talk could not even achieve that alone. Your sister is still known as an ashawo in Nigeria and abroad. Their talk could not remove that image from your sister. Is it not time for you to tell them to enter house? No. You said it's important for them to talk. But guess what? It's not only Korra Obidi and Justin Dean. Social media needs to talk about you. Social media needs to talk about you. You hear? Since social media is for talking about it, and hey, if something is going wrong, talk about it. I see a lot going wrong in your videos. We have to start tabling it. Because your sister has become your cash cow, your scapegoat. You are using your sister as long as it's not you. Because if it was you all along that all these things happening to your sister happened to, you would have come out and put an end to it. You with your chicken liver. You would have come out and put an end to it. But as far as it's your sister, it's not you. You want it to continue. So that you can just be, okay, the sister of, and then when you have the opportunity to come out and do your small video and make your money and enter house. But who is going to bed crying? Your sister. Who is social workers calling and making appointments with, going to court? Who? Your sister. You see why you are the senior Olusho extraordinaire? Because your brain, your brain. This is not love. What you're doing to your sister is not love. When you love your sister, you want peace, absolute peace. You say, my sister, girl, all these people, they need to stop. That's what you will tell your sister, even before your sister came out to lash out. But you were enjoying it because you were profiting from it. What gave you relevance in the first place? Was it not this divorce saga? What gave you, what brought you out? Was it not this divorce saga?
and you don't talk about it, wahala go dey. So perhaps we need to find the balance.
We need to find a balance. We need to find a balance. The balance between not talking about it and talking about your sister's children. Really. How about your children? You don't think there is anything to talk about your children? Mancy? We also need to find a balance. Yeah, I agree. But it shouldn't be only your sister and the ex. No, that one I don't agree. We need to find a balance. Who are you to be telling people what to do? We need to find a balance. Why? Why not just tell them, guys, focus on my sister's content. Finish, case closed. Leave the ex what he does with his children. Why not do that? Because you are evil. You are demonic. That's why God punished you from the day you were born. That's why you are damaged. You were abused, and your father was not even there for you, or your dead mother, she was not even there for you. Because God already knew the evil you will come to this world to create. So he started to punish you in advance. In advance, your punishment started for the evil you would do in future. God already saw the evil you were going to do. So he already gave you your punishment right from time. And that damage is what is pushing you. That damage is what is still pushing you, running your mouth. And still you don't have peace. You don't have joy. Social media will still not give it to you, I promise you. You have to find it within you, not with strangers online. We need to find the balance. Perhaps we need to find the balance. Go find the balance in your kpekus or in your womb. Go and find the pH balance where it's lost. Start with yourself before you start coming online to control people. Let's do this. Let's find the balance. Let's do that. Really? Is that what social media is all about? Perhaps we need to find the balance. With whose life? Your niece's life. Why is it important for them to post about your nieces, what happens in their father's care? The ex of the family. A man disgraced your sister because she committed adultery. A man disgraced an obedient daughter because of filth, dirt, infidelity, and he dumped her via a social media platform. And you cannot even accept it and move on. You keep reminding people that your sister is an Olosho. That's what you keep doing. All these things, the former fans, because those fans are not fans anymore. The former fans were doing. It was just a constant reminder for 3 years of all the bad things Korra did to her husband in the book. If they had quenched everything, maybe Korra would have been able to how do you say that? To flip everything in her favor. Maybe she would have. She started well. They invited her for awards in 2 different places that I know of. Or she went and performed somewhere and she got an award somewhere else, or what. She could have flipped it easily in her favor, but no. She has an evil sister with a big nose that only smells money. Money. Let's go for the money, even if it damages your career, your brand.
I know a lot of you are very angry. Please forgive her, okay? One of you posted something. Your video went viral of her children in questionable circumstances, okay? And, see, that thing really hurt her, right?
So why did she decide to hurt every other person that had little or nothing to do with the video? Why? That thing hurt her, but she wasn't woman enough. Just like she wasn't woman enough to face blessing when she lied against me 3 years ago. She wasn't. And she will never be. She will always be a coward. An Olosho coward. That's what she will remain. So why did she, instead of her to just face the problem, she decided to throw everybody under the bus so that nobody holds her responsible for anything, because it's a multitude of people.
See, that thing really hurt her.
Really? God.
Right?
This one is sitting me. She panicked.
And I started getting the emails.
She panicked because her fans were doing what they always actually did. So what's all this drama about? That's what I'm still trying to figure out. Because that video of that girl's tongue, in my opinion, is not even the worst video. Your fans posted a video of your niece on a potty. I didn't even see the video, I will not lie. On a potty. And you said that video was bad. You said no eyes, the video was bad. They molested your niece. Is that video not supposed to be worse than this one? So why is this cry over this particular video so big? She went to court over that said video. So why didn't she put an end then? I don't get it.
How many she got, but I got 3. I got 3 emails saying, call this, call that, get the children, like, and she was like, who, why, how will I do this? Right? So that's how she just lashed out.
Wow. She lashed out at Mumus because she's their master. She feels like she can just come out and talk to them anyhow. And there is nothing any of them can do about it because they are her subjects. If you have respect for people, when they offend you, because let's just assume that they offended her, when you have respect for them, there is a way you present your case because of the respect you have for them, not because you are not angry. But she has zero regard for these people. She can't be bothered. And it's because of the way they have presented themselves to her. They have shown her that they don't have a life without her. That's why she treated them the way she did.
She lashed out at the 3 people. I agree with the way she delivered that message. But I don't want any true support.
Okay, so that is where that true supporter, fake supporter started from. You guys, sometimes some of you don't listen between the lines. Because now I see that there are some people who believe they are the real, authentic supporters. And there are some people who they now call the fake supporters, fake lovers. You were never a lover. You were never a supporter. You're just doing it for the money, right? Where do you think that started from? You think it started from the commenters commenting those things? You think it started from the so-called true lovers, the true supporters? No, it started from the evil inside of this equation. The evil sister with the big nose. She is the one that defined who a true supporter is and who a fake supporter is. You know that many Horians, one thing that is certain about them is they don't come up with things on their own. You have to give them something to work with. Me now, I'm a critical thinker. You don't need to tell me in which direction my brain should think. Everybody can be looking in that left hand side. My brain will go to the right. But you see Horians, you have to show them the direction their brain has to go. If you show them left, trust me, none of them will go right. That's what characterizes the Horians. So these Horians saying, oh, you are a fake supporter, I'm the real one. They did not just wake up and decide they are the true ones. Somebody implanted it in their heads and they ran off with it. So if you are a fake supporter of Korra Obidi and they have defined you and classified you as a fake supporter, you should know that it started from Mancy. She is the one that defined who you are. Nancy is the evil inside of the equation. So immediately she defined the real ones, the true ones, and the fake ones. That's the beginning of the problem again. Because the fake ones could have just moved on and everything would have ended. But because Mancy came and did this video and informed the real ones, the loyal slaves of the fake ones, the attack started on the fake ones. So I'm just going to continue to call you fake lovers, fake supporters. Because your assistant master has told us that you are a fake supporter. Wait, let me.
Please, agree with the way she delivered that message. But I don't want any true support.
Oh, why is this thing breaking? Hold on. Okay.
Believe that she was talking to them. Please. There is no way in this world that Korra was referring to you. Everything eventually will come to an end.
So she was not referring to the true supporters. That's the message here. The loyal slaves. Okay? Let's continue to listen.
So that's what I'm apologizing for. Please don't take it as an excuse to, start sagaring her. I know some people have started sagaring her big time. They've been sending me screenshots all day. You see comments from so-called, supporters.
See comments from so-called supporters. So-called. So the moment you drop comments and express maybe displeasure, of whatever happened, you become so-called supporters because you don't have that right to be dropping comments.
Yes, she will get new supporters that
Immediately they discarded of the fake ones. She will get new supporters. Okay, let's listen.
Drama, but actually
she will get new supporters that are not into drama, meaning the so-called supporters that have been there for 3 years. They are drama-filled hooligans. They are into drama. These two sisters have always known this. So now they are dumping them in the gutters and hoping to get and build new supporters that are not into drama. Horians, I don't want to address Horians because, like I said before, they don't exist anymore. But those former Horians, how do you feel to know that these girls you've been supporting, they know you people are into drama? You people are not known for what is good. You are known for drama. That's why they can treat you the way they like. Don't be angry that they are treating you that way. It's how you have presented yourself to them. My God.
Drama, everything that happened actually brought her to where she is now.
Everything that happened actually brought her to where she is now. So it was the drama that made your sister. Everything that happened, all the dragging of innocent people, including children, brought your sister to where she is now. Korra already built, in fact, she even bought houses on all the drama and all the hooliganism, all the terrorism of her fans. And you think your life will be better. You think you will have peace, you and your sister. All the things that happened brought her to where she is now. And you say they were not working for you. Horror Obidi, you said those people did nothing for you. They built you. They made you. And your sister is confirming it. It's a shame. It's a shame that you built on evil and you will never enjoy that thing you think you have built. You will never enjoy it. Never.
It's something that people would die for. You have people that love you, like they really love you. They love you to the point that if they see anything trying to touch you, they don't care who's going to feel the water, they will clear it for you. That's how it feels.
They don't care who is going to feel the woto. Just like me, Mancy. Your sister offended me. I don't care if you, Mancy with the big nose, will feel the woto, especially when I know that you are the brain behind the terrorism. I don't care if you will feel the woto. I will clear it. That is your message to the Horians. You see why you are the evil one. You are the evil sister that nobody should pray to have. You are proud of terrorists following your sister, going after people they have no business with. They don't care who will feel the woto woto. But you care to feel woto woto. You don't want woto woto. When woto woto is your middle name, you want other people to feel woto woto, but you don't want to feel woto woto. You don't want saga to come to you, but you are inside the saga instigating fools that don't have a life. Weaklings that cannot think because their brains are not well developed or strong. They are not intelligent naturally. So they can think. So they just need you to give them a little ginger. They will move. They're like zombies. You are happy they are giving woto woto, right? But guess what? There is no monopoly to woto woto. In fact, some people went to the University of Woto Woto. Do you understand? So if you're ready for your fans and your sister's fans to be giving people woto woto, Mancy, spread your mat and expect woto woto. You see your life? Your hands are not even clean. Your hands are not clean. Your mind is evil. Your heart is dark and evil. You love the drama. You love the saga. Enjoy it. As it is hot, as it comes to you, enjoy it. Because you called for it. When you call for the rain, don't look for an umbrella. When you call for the rain, and the rain comes, please don't go and look for an umbrella or where to hide. Don't. You are pronouncing woto woto out of your mouth. When you send it forth, the universe will bring it back to you. As you are calling woto woto, you will collect also the woto woto. See your life? Useless maggot. Go and get pregnant again. Go and get pregnant. Ashawo, Mama Agama. Go and get pregnant. Focus on your health. Focus on your life. Do something for yourself and leave social media saga so that your sister can have peace. But I will still come to that, your sister. Let's still continue to listen. It looks like you are the one needing the saga, not even your sister. And me, one thing about me, I put the energy where the energy needs to be put. We'll get there.
I tell her this all the time. It's, Hebron, okay. But yeah, yes, you can pass by your children at fine. What's going on? So that's where it came from. Okay, so she wasn't even actually, I don't even think she even needs to apologize to her people. The choice of words were just wrong. And that's what I'm here to say. Please, if you're a Korra supporter, I don't think that she was ever talking to you. She would never talk to you. I don't know if she wants
So who was she talking to? She was talking to the haters. This girl, she knows that those so-called supporters, she knows they are dumb. So she really tried to control the damage. Yeah, she tried because she knows that, okay, these people are not very smart. Let me just do this video. They will fall for it. Who was she talking to? She was talking to the fake supporters. Okay, she wasn't talking to the true ones. Okay. She was talking to the haters. Okay. We'll look for that video, that Korra's video, and play it.
I'm still doing any other video. I don't think she has to. But I've been seeing some comments, and they keep sending these comments to me, and I was like, oh, people really think that.
Hold on.
To me, and I was like, oh, people really think that, she was talking to them and she wasn't.
Oh, really?
If your child goes viral.
She wasn't. So who was she? Who the heck was she talking to? Like.
For the wrong things, and you are talking to your child on the phone, and everything is okay with your child, but somehow your child is going viral, and you see that
your child is going viral because the animals that call themselves your supporters are just showcasing themselves to be the animals that they are. That's why your child was going viral for nothing, just for nothing, because you have animals in your camp. Do I have to tell you? Don't you just understand? You understand actually, but you don't want to offend anybody so that they can continue their slave work. If everything is fine with you and your child, and you know, and your so-called lovers are making your child go viral for the wrong reasons, don't you see that there is a problem? Not with your child, but with those same lovers. Don't you see that you are surrounded by animals? I've always said it, and I've never changed my message. This has always been my message. The only difference now is now we see it in front of us. They cannot even deny it. She's just saying it in a different way, but it is the same situation that we've been dealing with. It's just the same.
And it's your supporter that has these people gathered up, and all these people are watching these videos and they are retaliating against you. When it even
All these people are watching these videos and they are retaliating against you, against the horror. Okay, let's see which
has nothing
videos.
to do with you. And genuinely, you want to move past it. You want to build your own brand. You want people to stop saying that you are not the brand. You are nothing without this person. And you genuinely want to see if 2025 will be your year. Maybe when you actually do a whole year without anybody saying, "Oh, you're only this because of the divorce." You know, that kind of thing. She feels like she's being dragged back every time she wants to move.
Dragged back by who? Dragged back by her supporters. Isn't this what Agama Lizard has been saying? But no, blessing, I just a hater. I have always said it. As long as these people are doing what they are doing, she will never make it. She will never go beyond being a social media prostitute. Never. That's how she will be known. Even if you come out and say, "Oh, I'm her lover, I support her." Oh, you know deep down inside that the image people have of her is that of a prostitute. You know. And as long as these people are there, it will never change. I have always said it. Always. Because guess what? They are putting benzene, putting petrol, fuel to the hate in her life. If you cannot think, I will help you think deep. People put energy into what you put in front of them. Keep reminding them of something, they will keep putting energy in that thing. So those supporters were there to put petrol, to fuel the hate upon your sister. So the focus will be on the hate on her, not on what she's doing. Whatever she does will look ugly and bad because there are people in places engineering the hate in her life. So she can be wishing and hoping she wants to be the brand. She will never. Did I say it or did I not say it? You can't eat your cake and have it. What she actually wanted was for her cultists to be attacking people while she will be thriving. So they will be doing what they are doing. They will be bullying people, bullying her ex, and she will just be going on. Everything will just be fine with her, like nothing is happening. But social media doesn't work that way. Who are they doing it for? For you. So what do you think will happen to you? You think me, I will fold my hands and be looking at you? They never born you well. They never born you rich there. You understand? So now I think maybe she thought about it. What happened? Let me tell you what I think happened. She went to Nigeria, looked at the people that are doing well in Nigeria, looked at that her friend Jen Mena. That one doesn't have drama or saga. That one is creating a content and minding a business. She doesn't have fans that are going to attack people. She looked at other content creators that I don't want to mention their names. Those ones, they have fans, but their fans are not engaging bloggers in a battle, if that makes sense. So she's like, wait, what is that factor about me? I know that I'm divorced, but I'm not the only divorced content creator. What is it about me that is just making me stuck in limbo? Her brain must have told her that this battle that her fans are fighting, she is the one collecting. And she said, okay, since other people doing well are not having fans like this that are going to attack people, then maybe I should get rid of mine. Let's see what happens.
Every time she wants to move forward, it's like, oh, you're not doing enough. I told you should have filed for full custody. You know, that's why, you know, we supported you. We gave you money for full custody. Now look at what you've done. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I swear.
It's a lot. Just like $77,000 is a lot. You use Kamalamas. What did you tell them you needed the money for? To go and do settlement behind closed doors without telling your fans, guys, the plans have changed. No. What was 77,000? Yeah, that's a lot also. Look at them.
The only reason why she lashed out like that, it's not to her supporters, it's to the people that keep doing this.
Wait. She didn't lash out to her supporters. She lashed out to the people that keep doing this. So the people that keep doing this are not her supporters. The people tagging her in videos, posting videos, they are not her supporters. Or what is this girl? This girl that thinks she's smart. What is she? What message? She's contradicting herself. The people that keep doing it, the people that keep telling her, oh, you should have gone for full custody. Oh, look at your children are suffering. Oh, this is the video of your child. She's sick, but you are in Nigeria. Your child is sick and your ex-husband is useless. He cannot take her to the hospital. Those are the people she was talking to, not the true supporters. So who are the true supporters? So, in fact, this girl, I don't know.
Right, so please, if you
let me fast forward a bit.
Obi, she was Inquisitor. She was never listening. Coming from a, she said she
otherwise we'll sleep here today.
You know what I mean? I keep getting screenshots of this, and I'm like, these people were my sister supporters. Oh my God, Valerie.
She kept getting screenshots and she was wondering, oh my God, were these people really my sister supporters just because they were commenting, expressing? As humans, you need to feel something when the status of things, your normal, when it changes, when things shift. As a human being, you should feel something. It's very natural. It's natural. And the people are expressing how they feel or how they felt then in the comments. And now she's questioning if they were ever supporters because they expressed how they felt.
God, thank you for the stars. Thank you, Udwa Wilson, for the stars. Please, I'm begging you guys. Okay, in fact, so many things. I was saying, me too, I am a Korra supporter. But honestly, when I saw that video, I was very sad. The video that was being, circulated.
You were very sad. So what did you do about it, biatch? You see why you can never make heaven. You were very sad. The lashing out from Korra did not come immediately after that video was posted. But because you already got used to the animalism from the Horian camp, you already got, and it's not your child. If it was your child, they posted the tongue, you would have felt sad, but would you have kept quiet? And would you have still come out the next day to say, guys, if you see something, if anything needs to be talked about, well, actually, we should find a balance. It should be talked about. Because if they don't talk about it, there will be wahala. Would you? You don't love your sister. You don't even understand the meaning of love. Love is what you would not accept to happen to you. You would never want it to happen to your sister. The moment you have that divide, you don't love your sister. You think you do, but you don't. I'm telling you for free. Because if you love your sister, Mancy with the big nose, you don't even need to come on social media and open your mouth. I'm not saying if you open your mouth on behalf of your sister, you don't love her, no. But I'm saying true love is not only expressed in, I want to talk, I want to do a video. Your actions. In fact, possibly, you see that your bigger sister, possibly that one even is the one that really loves Korra. I don't know that one. But are you going to tell me now that you love horror more than that big one, your elder sister, the Ada? Do you love horror more than Ada loves horror? You are a bitch. Let me just call it for what it is. Mancy, you are a money-hungry bitch. Because everything you are accepting to happen to your sister, you wouldn't dare for it to happen to you.
My sister saw her child, in a kind of situation, and she panicked and she quickly went to try and see how she can call her child, like, oh my God, look at my child's tongue on the internet everywhere. It's why people are saying your child has thrush, your child has infection. Hey, she was like, oh my God. And
when that video came out, in fact, guys, I wasn't even on Facebook then. I didn't even know. But I'm sure it wasn't immediately Nancy saw this video that she raised alarm. Even Horror Obidi herself, she saw the video before the lash out, but they kept quiet because they were hoping that people would drag the man, let him continue to look bad. But it backfired. It backfired because her fans were the ones doing it, not his fans. Her fans. So it will always come back to her.
Eventually, I don't know, only my people can concentrate on me and stop giving this person the clout that they are looking for, because
stop giving this person the clout that they are looking for. Did he come to beg you people for clout? It's because your fans are jobless. They don't have a life. Is he mentioning Horror Obidi? Horror has been mentioning him, even most recently. Is he mentioning, is he looking for clout? Is he saying, guys, let me just say something or do something? Are they not the ones going to look for him? Stop giving him the clout he's looking for. Really? You will always find a way to blame the wrong people or the wrong person. If you never focus on where the problem is coming from, your life will never go anywhere. You will only be hurting the wrong people.
Zero mention of any divorce that happened to her. That's very, very almost impossible, because a lot of you started supporting.
This is another point where you know that this girl you see here, you see her ugliness stems from the dirt in her heart. Her heart is not pure. That's why the ugliness is showing on her face. Let me rewind it so that you get the full context.
Really wants to see if she can do her own content this year. Like, zero mention of any divorce that happened to her. That's very, very almost impossible, because a lot of you started supporting her because of what happened to her.
She said that's almost impossible because a lot of you started supporting her because of what happened to her. Why do you think it is impossible? Why are you proclaiming that zero mention of him is impossible? Why are you even making it seem like it's okay to be impossible? You are not what you have been through unless you make yourself what you have been through. So this Mancy just wants the story of her sister to remain this divorce story. She said it's almost impossible. Tokema Kinwa is divorced. Many people don't even know the name of her ex. Many people do not know the name of her ex. You are the one, you are the content creator. You define how people see you. You define what you want people to talk about you. If you don't give them something, they will not talk about it. So if Horror Obidi continues to showcase divorce, talk about divorce, sell divorce, that is what people will talk about. Tokema Kinwa and many divorcees, they are no longer their divorce. So it is not impossible, especially on social media. It is not. People will know. People will be aware. It can be mentioned. It will not define your presence online. This Mancy is Hora Obidi's biggest enemy. Hora Obidi is trying to detach herself. Mancy is trying to find excuses why that is not entirely possible. Big news.
Really wants to see if she can do her own content this year. Like, zero mention of any divorce.
But she started to mention the man again. She started to mention the man again. Some days ago, she was talking about how she was thrown out of the house. Useless sisters. You cannot even stick to your guns. You people are not even consistent. You people cannot even stick to your word. You're not women of. How can Anna Shawo be the woman of a woman of her words? How? How is it possible when it's your kwekus that is doing the talking and the leaking? How can you say something, insult people, and then some weeks later you are back to the same story? Because you don't even know what you want. You don't even know who you are. You are not even working towards your future. You are just there. Let me just come live. Let me see whatever happens. You don't have a plan for your future. Otherwise, you tell yourself, I'm structuring my content. Anything relating to my divorce will not be shared anymore. I have written a book. I have sung songs. I have put it behind me. I've gone to court. I want to start afresh. My content is not my divorce anymore. Once you can make that decision as a woman, you forge ahead. But she cannot even make the decision. She can only insult people because she feels like she can control them.
Happened to her. That's very, very almost impossible because a lot of you started supporting her because of what happened to her.
Oh, so many of the supporters started to support her because of Justin Dean. Not even because, oh, she's talented, oh. No, not because, oh my God, she can sing, we love her music. Not because, oh, she's a great content creator, oh my God. No, because of what happened to her. That is love out of pity. May you not love me out of pity. May you love me for me. May you support me for me. Not though I feel sorry for you, let me support you. Charity case, less privileged. That's what she has become. That's what she has become. That's what Mancy is saying. So they don't even love your sister genuinely because of your sister. It's because of what happened to her. So as long as she's moving on from that thing, that love will die because it's a conditional love. Once that thing is no longer there, that love becomes fake. That's why they have become fake supporters, because they loved her because of drama. So now that she's telling them, shove your nonsense support in your Yanczh, the love is dying now because the drama is finished.
To her. And I know that your platforms are so powerful. You have brought a lot of awareness to a lot of abuse going on in our society.
Which abuse did they bring awareness? A lot of abuse going on in our society. Which abuse in our society? In the Ashawo society. In the Obidi Olosho community. That is a lot of abuse. Which other thing do they talk about on those platforms that you call powerful? Powerful to do what? Powerful to drag an ex-husband that dumped your sister, disgraced her because of the Olosho that she is. That's what makes the platforms powerful. Powerful to bully. Really. They have brought awareness to a lot of abuse going on in our... Which abuse did they talk about? They are even abusing women. They are abusing women. The only thing they talk about is your sister. And we didn't see evidence of abuse. As a doctor that man is, if at all, truly he abused her, I don't think he will still be practicing. I don't think so. It should have affected him legally, one way or the other. They have gone to court many times. So which nonsense abuse? Maybe you are the one. Okay, you are the one with the abuse. You told us you were abused. Don't project. Senior Olosho, don't project. You are the one with the abuse that your father didn't even help you. Okay? Your platforms are powerful. Powerful, and they don't know your sister as a musician. Where is the power in the platform? Tell me now. Your sister is not who she wants to be online. So where is the power in the platform? Shame on you, Mancy, honestly. This Mancy, she has systematically put her sister in a box. She has confined her sister, made her sister small, and exposed her sister. Her sister is looking back at those years she used to wax, and people will still watch her for doing nonsense, doing rubbish, doing nothing at all, because people didn't know her sister. Mancy made people know her sister that, okay, this one not even get level. This one a yama yama. You know that people love what is mysterious. What is it mystical? What, like, they have questions unanswered when you keep people guessing. But when Nancy entered the picture, we have nothing to guess about. We already saw their shower fully, free of charge. We saw everything. She even told us in her book. Nancy told her, sit down, that's your laptop. Tell them you cheated on him. She told us everything. So there is nothing to guess. There are no surprises. Nancy exposed that girl. Now she's so small. People that used to look up to her, they are even bigger and better than her. She's so small now. Mancy did it. And she still wants to continue doing it.
A lot of abuse going on in our society.
Can you imagine? Let me see. Let me fast forward it a bit.
I'm telling her, deleted it. No, try that. Okay, sorry. I know, Nancy. And thank you, with all the feelings. She's like, oh, it's easy for me to say. How about you see your own child? And she's like, Nancy, if you wake up in the morning and you see Cheche with white tongue plastered all over the internet.
Because your supporters don't think. Horror supporters don't think. You say you support me, you are my lover. Blessing, I love you. And then what you want to post is my child with a white tongue. You have to shove that love inside the deepest part of your pekus. Because you want to hurt my ex. Because you want to tell people my ex is demonic, he is wicked, he is bad. You use my child. Hey! No. People don't think, honestly. I thank God for my head. I thank God for my life. There are people whose brain, their brain, no, just forget that brain. No. Because common sense would tell you that, okay, no, not this video, not this picture, not. So the sister is asking her, what if you woke up tomorrow and you found a picture of your son, Cheche, with a white tongue on your lover's page? Nancy would have put an end to all these things. But she's here apologizing on her sister's behalf. Why? Because it's her sister, not her. Not her. That's an evil sister. This girl.
You see your own child. She's like, Nancy, if you wake up in the morning and you see Cheche with white tongue plastered all over the internet with 1 million views, what would you feel? And you know that this is something that is from your own supporters page.
So what is the problem? Is the white tongue the problem or the 1 million views? I want to know. Did the video even hit 1 million? I don't know. I didn't even see the video, honestly. I didn't see the video. But I saw screenshots. Please, what is the problem now? The white tongue? Or so if it had only gotten 100 views, it wouldn't have been an issue. Or queer. Nonsense. Nonsense.
You know that this is something that is from your own supporters page. This is from your own supporters page, and there are people genuinely blaming you on that. And it's like, yo, I wanted to move past this person. I don't want anything relating me to this person.
So your followers were dragging you back. They stayed in one position. They were stranded, and they became stagnant. But their mouths were running and their mouths were moving. With their mouths, they were moving. We move, but they were stuck. And you wanted to move past, but they were holding you back for 3 years. They will not come out to tell you people, but some of us have said, not on my watch. At the end of the day, she used her own hands to dissolve the rubbish they call a camp. As long as Blessing Unjo is here, I promise you, we will do it for 30 years. At the end of the day, what happened? Shame and disgrace. She didn't even dissolve it with, with dignity, at least for her followers. She dissolved it with disgrace that they will carry along with them for the rest of their lives.
Online, Thank you, I know Oluwakwa. God bless you. I don't want anything coming body to me and this person online.
You don't want anything gumming body with you and this person, but you are still talking about you and this person. Because, like I said, Korra Obidi, he is the most important thing. The most important phase of your life is with that person. Nothing more exciting or interesting can ever happen in your life that will be more interesting and more exciting than that person. And you know it. That's why you have started again talking about him. Because if your life was really moving on, you would not be remembering you can remember it, it's your past, which is a lie. We all saw that, okay, there was nothing like 4 days postpartum. But because your life is not moving on, that is why your content is still saying, I was thrown out, I was told to get out of the house. That's who you are. You've not moved past it, and your life will not be better than that. When you progress from a stage of your life, people should be seeing the newness, the new things, the new activities going on in your life, but they are not seeing anything. They are reminded by the greatest era of your life, the era of marriage and divorce, shame and disgrace. Korra Obidi, your sister said, get you a man like mosquito killer. When are you going to go and look for your own mosquito killer? It's not easy to find a mosquito killer that will be entering your children's room and be looking for mosquitoes in the middle of the night. Not in the afternoon, no. Useless generation.
I want to be my own person, and that happens. That initial burst, that's what made her do that video.
Let me fast forward it a bit.
Who is this Akintola? I know Oluwa is under the bus. I feel like the people, except your heart already was like, that's why I came here to tell you that, please, it's as if you don't know this Korra. You don't know this Korra. You don't know her. My own Facebook.
It's as if you don't know this Korra. So despite what she did to them, despite the insult, you are putting comments. It's as if you don't know her. That's why you are going to write all these things. You don't know her. Really. But they know the person that insulted them, and they are not deaf. They understand the message very well. But you want to make excuses. Oh, you don't know her. That's why you can even be writing comments. Really. So people should disrespect you because of who they are. Why can't they respect you for who you are or because of who you are? But you can disrespect me and I should understand because, oh, I understand you. I know you. I know you. And you don't find me worthy enough not to disrespect me because you know me that I do not take disrespect. So this Mancy now is indirectly telling whoever is in their feelings about what Korra did that they don't know themselves. You should know Korra. You should understand her. Why are you writing comments? Why didn't Korra understand the people? That there is a line you don't cross with them because they have been there for her. You see why? In fact, I didn't want to go this far, but let's go.
Because I honestly did not have
Let me fast forward because time is really.
Baby, you're just giving me start.
Time is
need
really.
The clouds to be somebody. She just needs supporters that would try and reduce the drama as it relates to her children.
Hey. Okay. Now, Senior Olosho, Senior Sagalist, is now giving conditions, what they want now. Let's listen. Let me fast forward this part.
You just need the clouds to be somebody.
Let's listen attentively.
She just needs supporters that would try and reduce the drama as it relates to her children. Like, she doesn't care if you drag anybody, like, right?
Mancy. Mancy. How many times did I call? 3 times. You say she needs supporters. You are the one now telling the world what your sister needs. Your sister that has a bigger platform than you. Ashawo Mancy. When you don't have a life, this is the kind of rubbish you'll be doing. Is this one now support for your sister? Olosho, why didn't you do it on Instagram? Because you know that the most useless people are on Facebook. You know, why didn't you go and do it on Instagram? You are pretending on Instagram. She says she needs supporters that will not be, doing anything pertaining to her children. At this point, she doesn't even mind if they drag anybody. Really? You are calling for the rain. You see how you are instigating, inciting all this bullying going on. You see the message you are dropping. Your sister doesn't mind if they are dragging anybody they want to drag. Really? Who is the anybody? Mancy, who is your mother that is the anybody that they are dragging? Is it your mother they are dragging? Okay, your sister doesn't mind even if they are dragging your mother or your father. Okay, now I understand. Okay. Let's listen to that again. Mancy, hey! No, you've not heard. You've not heard. You have not heard. That is why you stood in front of your camera to tell the world that your sister doesn't mind if they are dragging anybody. Let's listen.
Supporters that would try and reduce the drama as it relates to her children. Like, she doesn't care if you drag anybody, like,
She doesn't care if you drag anybody. So you can continue dragging anybody. She doesn't care. You see the message you are putting out there. Okay, social media can drag anybody. You are also anybody to many people. She doesn't care if you drag anybody. And I'm sure you also don't care if people drag anybody. Or do you? You see your life. You called for the rain. When the rain starts to drop on top of your head, don't look for an umbrella. And don't play the victim. Don't play the victim. This is how you have been putting this evil in the hearts of these people who call themselves dumb supporters. They are very dumb. And you know that. That's why you've been using them. This is how you've been using them. Remember the long letter you wrote in 2023 when you said, guys, focus on the real enemy. Remember? Justin was the real enemy. That's how you've been using them. That's how you've been sending them. And because they are dumb, very, very dumb, low IQ individuals, they will heed to your, how do you say it? To your command. Hey, Mancy, she doesn't care. Okay. If they drag anybody, all of us will drag everybody. That's the simple thing. These are your words on social media. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Like, this is the message you stood in front of the camera telling your fans what your sister would actually want. So they should just continue dragging who they want to drag. You know the person or the people. You know. Why can't you do the dragging yourself? Why can't you tell your brother in Canada to start also dragging? Why the Horians? Why do these people have to do the dirty work for you and your sister? Why is your sister Ada not dragging who she wants to drag? Why? Why are you not encouraging her? You see your life? You see your life. What you send out into the universe, it will surely come back to you. Surely. Evil written all over your bent eye. Look at your right eye. Bent, opolo. It's about to fall out of the socket. Look at you. Eye big like your forehead. Evil pushing your eyes. Let me just play that part again.
Supporters that would try and
reduce or stop entirely. Supporters that will reduce anything pertaining to the children. Stop. Just tell them, guys, if it has to do with my children, like this girl, what kind of, this is the kind of sister you really don't want to have in your life. She said they should reduce it. Really?
The drama as it relates to her children, like she doesn't care if you drag anybody, like, right?
She doesn't care if you drag anybody, like, Is that what she told you? Is that what she told you? You said it as a matter of fact. It's not like, oh, I think she wouldn't care. No, you said she doesn't care. She doesn't care if you drag anybody. And she doesn't want to be dragged. Really? This is how you people have been using all these Horians to drag people. This is what you and your sister have been doing for 3 years. You come and do your small video, you drop it there. And you want to stay on social media in peace. This is what you've been doing. You are evil. If she doesn't mind for them to drag anybody, you are part of anybody that will be dragged. Your sister is part of anybody. And any other person the stray bullets go to, anybody is part of anybody on social media. As long as everybody is on social media, if you can drop this message, it goes out into the world. And if you people like, because you people are dumb, the stray bullet is figurative. It's not actual. It's not actual because your brains, I have to help you still interpret. I still have to help you. It makes my job so difficult here. Because as the analyst, you just give your message, let people use their brain. But there are so many dumb people in the world. You still have to help them break it down.
Yes, I don't think that she even needs to apologize. She said that to the bloggers because
she doesn't need to apologize. Let me fast forward.
You guys don't know the havoc it caused. That video, this lash-up came from. She has now sat down to think about it, and she knows, she thinks, she feels betrayed. She feels like,
wow,
oh God, look what they did to my child. When it comes, you guys.
She feels betrayed by what they did to your child. What they did to her child. Wow. That her own supporters are doing that. What they've been doing for 3 years. So she has been feeling betrayed for 3 years, or she just suddenly started to feel betrayed because of a white tongue. She didn't feel betrayed when they were saying her ex was putting his something in the mouth of your daughter. She didn't feel betrayed. Didn't you, Senior Olosho, go and still visit that same person that said it? She said it whole-hearted. Let me see if I have the video. Let me play it. You people should listen to Mancy's best friend. Now, I hope I have that video. I don't know if I still have it. This useless Mancy playing holier than thou now. Listen to this.
You are dealing with a narcissist. Korra is
a Gbemana is a sick man. One see the way he's giving cassava to small pikin till they play. I even the year now with information say the pikin if they look for breast for where they go put cassava for a month on Nara.
Mancy, that's your best friend now, that said publicly that the ex of your sister is giving your niece cassava to play with. We all know what cassava is. And that whenever your niece wants to suck breast, the ex of your sister will put it in her mouth. Mancy, why didn't you come out and cry? Why didn't your sister come out and cry and say, I'm betrayed, I'm feeling betrayed, that my fans are doing this with my child? Why? Why? That same person that just said this thing, Mancy, she's your best friend today. You've gone to her house. How many times? Mancy, tell the world why you are such a hypocrite, the worst of them all. Now you and your sister want to cry wolf. What is worse than what you just heard now? Is this one not worse than a white tongue? I'd rather have yellow, blue, black, pink tongue or whatever tongue than somebody accusing, talking about cassava in the mouth of a child. Which one is worse? Which one? Useless non-entities. When your foundation has already decomposed, then you have nothing to offer in your future. Mancy, you're already in your future. This is your future. Look at what you are offering to the world. No message of peace, but message of, you guys, just reduce the drama with the children, but you can saga and give woto woto to whoever you want to give woto woto. My sister doesn't mind. That's your message in your future. Because your foundation is filled with trauma. You even went and got help, therapy. You were damaged, abused. See your life? Useless. And you people want to put your damage on innocent. They are not really innocent. All those grandmothers that you are telling them to go and take their medicine now. When they were helping you, praying for you, you didn't tell them, grandmother, go and sleep, rest and take your medicine. Why are you praying for me? Why are you sharing my link? Why are you supporting me? Why are you dragging my ex? Go and take your medicine. You didn't say so. No. Because you people know how to use people. Let them just make themselves available. Let them just make you notice that they are willing slaves. You will use them.
When it comes, you guys know her, right? But I'm seeing a lot of
Okay, the real supporters know her, but those fake ones that are complaining, they don't know her. Let me
supporting her if you genuinely moved on, but please forgive her, okay? You don't have to post about her. Your platforms are so powerful. They've helped a lot of women, right? They've helped a lot of
I don't understand. Please move on. You don't have to post about her. This is how much power this big-nosed individual feels she has. So instead of posting about her for people to come and comment, you don't have to post about her. Your platform is powerful, it's big. Move on. Don't post about her. Really? Wow. Okay. I'm not going to speak on their behalf. It's how they presented themselves to her.
I'm not judging. I'm at the point of loaded. We study help. Listen to what I just said, and you've always been good at giving excuses for her. But this time around, please listen to what I just said.
Okay.
Right? She wants to see if she can be the brand.
Oh, she's not the brand. She just wants to see if she can be the brand. The way Justin is the brand. So why have you people been deceiving yourselves? Why have you people been trying? If you have something great in you, you actually don't need to fight anybody. If you know who you are and you know you're good, you're better, you're great, you don't need to argue. But these fools have been fighting and arguing with everybody because they know they are useless. They know Korra and her sister are nothing. So all the fight they are fighting is just to see if they can still raise them up. If Korra Obidi was ever the brand and doing excellent, her fans would not even have the time or the reason to go and be fighting because they would know that we are confident that you are the brand and you're good. So it's now she wants to see if she can be the brand. Who is the brand now? Useless sisters. It's now she wants to see. Wow.
if she can be the brand.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She wants to try it this year. She wants to see if she can do her thing. She's like, Nancy, I'm jealous of you. The fact that you're just doing your thing. You don't.
She's jealous of you. The fact that you can just do your thing. She also wants to just do her thing without all these hooligans going to look for trouble in other places, and the trouble will come to Brentwood. She's jealous of you. Oh, it's today her day. She has a new, how do you say that? Now her day break.
Even care about, but I'm just getting constantly dragged into this whole thing every single time. It's like, oh, we supported you, but look at what this other party is doing. I don't even know if they are doing it on purpose. I can't see comments anymore, but I don't know if they are doing it on purpose to try and make people, hate her.
Yeah, it's so bad when you give birth to children and their brains don't fully develop, that they cannot even think. You don't know if they are doing it for people to hate her. Why are they doing it? For people to love her. I don't get it. I don't, but I will not explain anymore. Really. I don't just.
But she's like, I don't know what else to do at this point. Yes, but honestly, if you look at the video and the backlash that came from that video, right? Supported. See if I can. The final comment shouldn't have happened. It was because we were just so concentrated on like sharing whatever from the other camp, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm trying to move on." But at the end of the day,
but the fans,
I told her.
But the fans devoted their lives to being house girls. While your sister was trying to move on, your fans decided to continue to post things from the other camp. I don't know what you expect from house girls. I don't know.
Genuinely concerned people, and you can't afford to talk like that. So this is me saying, okay, sorry for the outlash, the outrage
to the real supporters. Or are you still saying sorry to the fake supporters? Because you already told us that outlash wasn't for the real supporters. So who are you saying sorry for? Sorry to? Fast forward a bit, so time is going.
Where she is right now, she feels like she's finally making headway to see if she can come out. And she feels like she's in a hole.
She's in a hole. Who put her there? She feels like. But they said she was winning. They said everybody was jealous of her. Oh, so people were jealous of a girl that was in a hole. An Olosho that was in a hole. So you people were just lying. You were just pretending that all was well. You were just being, I think some of you were delusional. You really thought things were well with her life. She didn't have peace. She doesn't still have peace. When you see people that are genuinely happy, I don't care if you're renting a room. What defines joy, peace, happiness, progress, success is not, oh, I just bought a house, 1 million. You can buy a house, 100 million, if you don't have joy in your life. You will be jealous of somebody renting a small room. You have a house of $100 million. You will be jealous of somebody living in peace, renting a small room. So Horians that ever said anybody was jealous of a prostitute in a hole, today is confirmation of everything the analyst ever said, that you people are dumb, delusional, because you see from the outside. You were judging the book by the cover. Life is not all about what is shining, what looks good on the outside. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I just bought a house. Oh, I'm good. I just bought a car. I'm wasing. And you people are saying, because of all the nonsense, she's pretending that she's better than other people. She wishes she has the life that many of us are living. Should I say it again? But you people deceived her or deceived yourselves, telling her people were jealous of her, jealous of a girl that cannot wash her underwear. Are you people mad? Maybe you also cannot wash your underwear. That's why you'd think in your head that reasonable people are jealous of dirt. But I'm glad about the way she treated you. That's the treatment you get from a prostitute. You don't expect a prostitute to treat you with dignity. You cannot expect that. No, she would treat you the way they behave on the streets. That's what she did to you. They discard, they throw you away within the twinkle of an eye. That's what she did to you. Because of who she is. Don't be surprised. Don't be disappointed. Why? Is she a responsible girl? She acted in accordance to who she is. When you support an Olosho, you get the treatment an Olosho gives to people. That's what happened to you. So cry me a river. You can go and gather everywhere you want to gather and be lamenting and be complaining. Blame yourself. Don't blame her. She only did what she knows how to do. That's what she knows how to do. She doesn't have character. She doesn't. She doesn't have good character. She's rude. That's why nobody's working with her. She doesn't have long-lasting relationships. She doesn't. Her longest relationship in her entire life, she's 34 years old, was with Justin Dean. 4 years relationship plus. Not even up to 5 years. That's the longest in her life.
She feels like she's in a hole. She can't just come out.
No, she will never come
out. I
out.
don't care if I lose everybody at this point. I just don't want him to be attached to me, especially online. Like, that's what she's looking for. I don't want anything that has to do with me and him in the same place. Like, especially from my own supporters. That's where she's at right now.
And that is where your supporters are making their money. From attaching him to you. Horror Obidi. That is what gives your supporters the engagement and the traffic online. If your supporters would decide to focus on you alone, their pages will be gone, will be dead. And they don't want that. They need to add him. You alone, you don't bring it. You don't. That's why you are in a hole and you remain there. Let me still fast forward a bit.
Everybody came under fire, right? Everybody came. It doesn't matter, Marianne. It doesn't matter what she said. It doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that, she's supporting. It's about her child. And the fact that it's her own supporters that are trying to force his own brand down her throat every single time. That's what it's about.
Wow.
And she's like, let me just even destroy everything so that let me see if they will stop joining me to this human being online.
So it was premeditated. She told herself, let me just spoil everything. Let everywhere scatter. It wasn't just something that happened within the spur of a moment. It wasn't something that just, oh my God, I got an email. No, it has been worrying her. Don't let them deceive you and say, because I got an email. No. She has been looking at other content creators and she has been asking herself, why are they doing okay and moving forward? Why am I stuck? She just didn't know how to come out and tell these people to stop. It wasn't the email that caused this thing. Trust me, it wasn't even the video. That was just an excuse to do what she had always wanted to do. And another thing is, she actually has told these people who don't have a life, to end it. Remember, she has told them indirectly, not like fully sat down seriously to address them and say, guys, I want to do a dedicated video to just call an end. She never did. She never did. Let me not give her that credit. She never did. Justin Dean has done that several times. She never did. If she had done that, maybe it would have worked. But she has indirectly said here and there. For example, she would say, guys, I have my freedom now. Okay, after court, I have my freedom now, guys. Nothing anymore about the past. We leave the past. We move now. All is in order. Everything is okay now. Now it's about me. I will never come and... Indirectly, she told them to move on. But these people are stubborn, stubborn goats. They didn't heed to that call. They continued. They did. So the only way she felt like, so people that are angry that she talked the way she talked, that's the only language goats understand. When you tell a goat, get away from there, a goat will not move. You have to hit that goat with something. You have to do something out of the ordinary to that goat. That's why she did what she did. Trust me, guys. This is just it. Because the Horians have done worse with those children than a white tongue. Korra Obidi used that as an avenue, as an excuse to end it. The reason she ended it was not because of her children. No. The reason she ended it is to be equal with the other content creators that are doing well, that don't have fans going to drag people and calling hatred towards them. She wants to be like them. Somebody that will just come out as a content creator, do their thing. Nobody is going to bully another person because of her. And then the people they are bullying will come and attack her. She doesn't want it anymore. She wants to just be able to do her thing. She used this as an excuse. And she felt like when I insult them, they will go, they will listen. If I just come and tell them gently, these people don't have a life. They will not go because they have nowhere to go. They don't have anywhere to go. Okay, they have other bloggers they can bully. Okay. They've moved. They will just switch to other bloggers, look for other bloggers that can give them attention, where they can continue the uselessness. Okay. But as far as Korra Obidi is concerned, they don't have a place with Korra Obidi anymore, which is good. Which still, I will still get to that, what that means for her.
Although I told her it's impossible because you guys share children together. As long as your children are on the internet, there's no way they will not even attach you to his brand.
It's not true. It is not true. It's because you continue to feed them that there is animosity. That's why. They can attach you to his brand positively. Why must it be negative? Because you're giving them negative information. You lay on your bed. How do they say it? How you lay your bed is how you sleep on it, or something like that. It is what she is preparing to the media. That's what she's getting back.
Brand. So let's just pray for me. Yes, I should be speaking for her. I think you already have beef with her. That's why you want her to come and kneel down at your feet and apologize for doing absolutely nothing to you.
Wow. So the fake lovers, the fake supporters, they were already beefing with her. Okay.
She did not do anything to you. In fact, I was even expecting her actual supporters.
Her actual supporters. So you people see that it's this evil one with dry hair on her head. That whenever I see that hair, I just feel like taking that tondeuse and just removing the dryness, the chaff on her head. Nonsense. Standing there like a statue with eyes that are about to fall down. Is this one that created that enmity now between the fake supporters and the real supporters? Otherwise, actually, if you really look at it, the real supporters are not even supposed to be attacking the fake supporters. On a good day, everybody should just go their way. Whatever you choose to do with your life afterwards is your business. The fake supporters should respect and leave the real supporters alone. The real supporters should respect and leave the fake supporters alone. Everybody go your way. That's what should happen. But because this evil sister already came and announced that we have a divide here, there is a problem here, that energized the real supporters to now start to attack the fake supporters. So it's these sisters that always cause all these things. You people, some people are weak-minded. Like me now, I won't just say, oh, somebody has done a video, I'll just go and be attacking people. Because I have a mind of my own. But understand that there are people who have phones in their hands, but they don't have a mind of their own. So when people like Mancy or Korra come out and say something that would instigate and that will spike a reaction inside of them or a certain emotion, they will go out and do terrible things. So if you're an influencer, you're a content creator, you have an audience, be careful and be mindful what you spread into the world. These girls, they spread evil. They don't spread peace. They let their fans go and be giving woto woto. You just heard her. Her supporters will go give woto woto. They will clear. That's what she's proud of because she's an agbero. She's a street girl, a tout, garage girl. But she doesn't want to do the fight by herself. She doesn't want to go and tell her brother, oh yeah, come and fight. No, she's addressing weak-minded people that have phones in their hands. You see where the psychological manipulation is. Otherwise, why is she doing this video? Ask yourself, why is it important for her to do this video? Because she needs to pass this message across to the weak-minded ones. And the weak-minded ones now are the ones attacking the fake supporters of Korra Obidina because of this message.
To be the ones outraged because they did the work, they did a lot of work, but actually they're very graceful. They have a lot. They've given her a lot of grace. But it's the people I think that they're genuinely not her support.
So the people that have done all the work are the ones that are graceful. Those are the loyal slaves, the obedient slaves, the ones that the master said, shut up. And they said, yes, ma. And they shut up. Those are the ones that are graceful. Those are the ones that have done the work, according to Nancy. Which work? Nancy, come and tell us who you employed. Who did the work for you and your sister? You see your life? The people you put to work, we have all their work. We've seen their work. The people you and your sister, the people that worked for your sister, which work are you people offering? Which job opportunities are you offering? When the time comes, you and your sister, you will show the world which work these people did for you and your sister. The evil, the terrorism, the bullying that they did for you and your sister. That's the work you are commending. And they are graceful because they are obedient servants. That's why you call them graceful. Graceful house girls. Wow. That's how you people use people, eh?
Because they did the work, they did a lot of work, but actually they're very graceful. They have a lot, they've given her a lot of grace. But it's the people I think that they're genuinely not her supporter. That's why you keep like pushing this thing.
And remember, it was actually Korra that was pushing this thing. After she disgraced them, they were so embarrassed. Many of them were so ashamed. They didn't even know which direction to look. But Korra came back again. I think like 3 videos. She came back again and again. In fact, trust me, I don't know anybody more graceful than the fake supporters. Honestly, you see the real supporters you call graceful. The reason you are calling them graceful is because they are slaves. They are born slaves, natural slaves. They are not leaders. They don't have a mind of their own. They are doing it for whatever reason. But you see those fake supporters. I'm not saying this to caress anybody's ego. I'm telling you based on who I am. I don't know anybody more graceful than the fake ones. You know why? Because, hey, after the insult this girl rained on them, I've not seen any of them come out and give her woto woto. But you still want to insult them on top of it that they are not graceful. Really? What have they done? Because they didn't shut down their pages. Because they said, okay, we are just going to post whatever we want to post. Then they are not graceful. You want to control their pages after the disgrace. So they are not graceful as long. You told them, you guys just move on. Do other things with your page. You don't have to talk about her. But they are talking about her. When they choose to, when they want to. Now they are not graceful. Because you don't have control over what they are doing after the disgrace. Hey, it should have been somebody like me, Hora Obidi, told that nonsense too. That I should choke it inside my Yanczh. Hey, that I should go and take my medicine. The medicine you did not give me when I was giving you my money. Hey, God will punish you. But because she knows that you people are mumus, the Horians are mumus, they can do whatever. They will be graceful. They will go and gossip inside. They don't have the courage or boldness to come and talk to a fellow woman. People will disgrace them. And your children will ask you in future, so mommy, what did you do about it? Hey, when I think about that, I know I need to wake up. Many of you, your children will ask you, what did you do about it? You open your teeth, you don't have anything to tell your children. Unless you are a bastard, you will let a fellow girl disgrace you and talk anyhow to you, and you will swallow it. You go and cry inbox. What are you teaching your children? What are you teaching other people how to treat you? You don't know yourself.
Like pushing this thing in the comments, even on the comments of.
Why are you concerned about their comments? They just need to shut up and disappear. You see the control that these girls just want to have on people. Why is there? What do you expect? It's only natural that people comment. In fact, I would, if, like, I don't even want to use myself as an example because these girls, God forbid. But I would actually be eager to hear their feedback. I would want them to comment so that I can know how they feel. But these girls don't even want them to comment. Just shut up and enter house. That's what she wants. So Korra and her sister were just using these people. But this Korra and her sister, don't they have relatives? Why are their relatives not coming to fight for them? Why is it only strangers online? Strangers with Facebook pages fighting for them, bullying people, insulting people. Why? Korra, where are your relatives? You said, oh, the Obidi family is very big. We went to the reunion. I didn't know we had so many relatives. Where are they? Where are they? You are not related to LA Crayfish. You are not related to her. She's not your auntie. She's not your sister. She's not your cousin. She's a stranger to you. Where are the real family members? You're a destitute and you call yourself a princess. Where are your cousins, your nieces? Where is everybody? When you need them, they don't even contribute money. Where are they? Why do you have family members and you are still begging? These girls just enter house. People are nobodies. I don't blame both of you. I blame the people who are just licking the back of your legs. The Horians who don't know themselves, licking the dirty feet that you people don't even wash.
Videos that they share, bringing awareness. You people take it to the max. And that's why I'm going to block you as soon as I finish this video.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Do you know that I heard these people were blocking some of their supporters? Blocking and giving copyright strikes. Hey, insult upon injury.
And I tell her sometimes to her, she doesn't want any attachments whatsoever to this person that she has gotten rid of. She feels like she's in her own circle now. And she, at this point, she's like, I'm going to burn it all down.
Yes.
They all live.
So she planned it. At this point, I'm going to burn it all down. I'm just going to dissolve everything, destroy everything. She only used that video as an excuse, like I said.
That's fine. If they destroy me, that's fine. Let them leave me alone. As far as nobody's coming to come and say, you and this guy. No, she doesn't want it anymore. She's like, I don't care. Burn it all down. Just don't attach my brand to this guy. 2025, I want to do my own thing. That's where it's coming from. Okay? Genuinely, people are worried about her.
So it's about the content. It's about her content. She feels like her page is not growing like other people who are actually upcoming. Now they are coming and passing her. That's why she did it. It's not because of peace of mind for her children. It's not because it's the content. It's the content. Hey, God, give people wisdom, give people intelligence. God, please. It's not only money. It's not only money people should be praying for. Pray for God's wisdom to open your eyes to see deeper than the voice you hear. You hear these voices. You don't. God, how I wish I could share some of mine.
But when you actually check up on your child in real life, then you come to the internet and you see that, oh my gosh, this is blown out of proportion just so that they can just rub this guy's brand on your body. And it's the supporters, not genuinely the bloggers that are just doing their job, bringing awareness.
The bloggers are just here doing their job. Oh. Can you imagine? The bloggers are just doing their thing. My God. Let me fast forward.
To goof. You were just waiting so that you can lash out. I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way reading some of the comments. It was like, oh, you were just waiting for her to goof. You were just waiting so that you can lash out and destroy everything.
Wow. The fake supporters. You people were not really. I'm interpreting. No. You were not really. You were just waiting for her to goof. Hey, God.
Anybody that says she should have. I'm people talk. She can't even have her brand. He does it. It's gonna come raining on her. All the insults, all the everything, and more so when her own supporters amplify whatever it is he's trying to do. It's worse. Okay, that's what she's trying to run away from. She's like, no,
not in 2025. So they've done it in 2022. She didn't run. They did it in 2023. She didn't run. They did it in 2024. They thought they were doing people like us. She did not run. And she told herself, hey, I went through She went through that her mouth cannot say. She said, not in 2025. She has a lot to lose. But the house girls doing all those things in 2022, 2023, 2024, please come and tell me what they have to lose. Come and explain to me what they have to lose. And you let them destroy you. And they thought they were destroying us. They thought they were destroying people like me. Yeah. Give me 60 years, you still see me. At the end of the day, who is losing? The same horror will be there. She said, no, not in 2025. Who ran now? Who ran away? Who entered the house? Who gave up? Who threw in the towel? How market? When you are weak, you don't stand before the lion. Don't do it. You will hurt yourself. You will hurt yourself, and you will hurt people you think you want to fight for. How can you fight for people when you cannot even fight for yourself? When you are hiding, fight for yourself. Come out and fight. When you conquer who you are fighting, then you can fight for another person. But you cannot even fight for yourself. You want to fight for another person. How do you think you will succeed? Now, the person you are fighting for is running away and disgracing you in the process of running. Double disgrace on your life. Tell market now. What did you achieve in 3 years? The ex is even doing well. You didn't destroy it. You destroyed her brand. Nobody cares about her because they know she only has leaking Yanczh to offer. So what did you achieve? Ask yourself now. Ask yourself. The bloggers you are fighting, many of them have jobs. Many of them have careers. Many of them do. Most of them. So what did you achieve? What did your Olosho master achieve? Okay, she bought the house. Okay. What is the house now doing for her? She bought the house and she's still telling you she cannot pay mortgage. Come on now, wake up. Wake up. She bought the house. She's better than every other person, but she's claiming she cannot pay mortgage. She bought the house and aunts are her neighbors. Aunts are dead. They are not paying rent. Like, let's just go fast so that we don't sleep here.
Release me from the shackles. Okay? You should have. No, she wasn't talking to you in the first place. If your child goes viral on social media for the wrong reasons, your child is being screenshotted, and you see that, oh, it's your own people that are doing this, and you're like,
Useless
oh my God, how
people.
do I get this to stop? So that, first of all, we don't get back to where we started. Especially when I've checked up on my child, and my child is
Wow.
good. That's what happened.
Wow.
That's why she steamed up and she exploded.
My God.
So I'm hoping that to...
Let me fast forward there, God.
She does, but she doesn't want that kind of support that always links her to, you know.
Hey, God.
She says she's the brand.
This is where this girl finished her sister. She said she doesn't want the kind of support that links her to the ex. But that means she's not going to get support, because the supporters, the only thing they can do for you and her is to link her to that man. But where she now finished her sister was where she said she wanted to say she is the brand, but she changed it and she said she is the brand, meaning Mancy doesn't even believe.
Nancy does, but
Nancy doesn't even believe her sister is the brand.
She doesn't want that kind of support that always links her to, you know. She says she's the brand.
Wow, she is the brand. She says she's the brand. She says, but she's actually not. I can say so many things. I can tell you so many things, but am I really so many things? So you don't even, gosh, you people are finished. Plus you, plus the people worshiping you, dirty girls, all of you are finished. You're just pretending that you're this, you're that. You're nothing. The ex now that you people said, oh, we will see the content. I will see what you can do without the children. I will see. But now, what can you do without your children? You can leak. You can leak. What can you do without your children? Look at him now. Isn't he doing better? You see, when you cook up a trap, you dig a hole for people. At the end of the day, you are falling in your own hole that you dug up for them. By now, they thought that man would be finished, would be gone and forgotten. Go and look at the page he just created for the children. Go and look at it. He is not forgotten. He's still very interesting to people. People are still hungry to go and look and watch it. No, he's not suffering in views. He's not looking for views. Like, oh my God, ever since I divorced her, you know, my views have... No! So is he finished? Were you able to finish him? Were your fans able to finish him? Show me your results now. Waste of time, waste of 3 years. Me, I can show you my results. Should I show you? Your sister don't run, you don't enter house. You don't disgrace the people who deserve to be disgraced. I achieved that. She ran. She said, not in 2025. I'm not going to do this year. Why? If everything was sweet for her, would she have done that? Would she have run? Wouldn't she have said, let's do this till 2035? Wouldn't she have said, oh my God, I'm grateful for these people. Please don't take your medicines. Let's do this another 10 years. But no. How market? How market?
She said, Nancy, how did you do it? How did you...
Shut up. That one was there praising herself. That's the sister who claims she loves her younger sister. She was there praising herself. Look at me now. I'm doing my content. Content you built on Justin Dean. Didn't you tell us, oh, Justin Dean poisoned her? Didn't you tell us so many nasty things? You built it on him and you think it will be well with you. Did you just build your content on your own? Did you just build your page on your own? Just you and your content? No. Your first ever video was Justin Dean. Why are you just acting like you've made it in life?
To be associated. About any divorce drama recently. She said she was never going to do it.
She said she's never going to do it, but she has been doing it. She was even complaining the other day that, what did she even say? I think I saw that video in the comments somewhere. What was it? That the children were sick. She was the only one taking them to the hospital. She was the one doing that. She's the only one. Am I the only one that inseminated myself? Like, I thought all was in order. Like, these girls, just stop pretending. She can never stay away from that man. She can never. Because that man is her life. Until she gets something bigger than Justin, before she will be able to move on. Every time you hear her talk about him, just know that she doesn't have anything bigger than him in her life. And when I say anything, I don't even mean a man. I just mean something in your life that changes you. She hasn't found that thing. Justin is still the greatest that ever happened to her. That's why she still remembers him in her content. When she knows she has so many followers, she's still remembering him. So she is the one giving him clout without him even asking for it, because he's important to her existence. Do you understand now? So even if the fans don't talk about him, she will.
I hope she will not be the one to bring it back. Well, not if you people keep screenshotting her child and try to...
Well, they have not been screenshotting her child, but she brought him back. Useless girls.
Posting one video that has nothing to do with this thing. I want my own supporters to focus on me.
Really?
I want them to stop focusing on him and stop giving all this energy, all this time and all this effort. I don't want these videos to be going viral and they'll be insulting me in the comments on another person's video.
Useless fans. That's when you know you have very useless fans. Good for nothing fans. That's the message. And that's the sign. Once that starts to happen, just know you're useless. Honestly, you are not trending. Your enemy is trending because of your fans. I will first enter my room and start swearing for those fans. That's what I always tell my fans. Please, don't fight for me. Don't. You think I don't have people who can also give woto, but I don't need it. I don't want it. Because when you do that, you are elevating that my enemy. If I don't give that person attention, don't go there. I didn't send you. I didn't send you.
Supporters page. Please understand, to address her people, but she's at this point, she's like, anything to burn everything to the ground. She's willing to do it. She's
wow.
Like, get off my life.
Hey.
Leave me alone.
Hey.
Even if you do things to make people like come after me, at this point, the people, hell, what is Facebook something she can do? She must be that brand forever and ever. She doesn't have to rock with negativity. No,
wow. All those negative supporters, all those negative fans, so-called fans, that only brings drama and negativity. God. God forbid, though. And they said people wish to have fans like that. God forbid I spit them out. Fans that are all over social media, doing nonsense, being nuisance, being touts, going after people, going after relatives. God forbid, may I never have such fans in my life. Never. I'm saying it publicly. God forbid. That's a curse if you have fans like that. They will not elevate you. No, they are going after people's children. That's what they do. And your life is not getting better. You're not even moving forward. God forbid. If you like, be jealous. They said people are jealous of her fans. They wish they had fans like that. Please be jealous. So I wish you all the best. I will see where your life will be 2 years from now or 5 years from now. People think all that glitters is gold. It's not about the flashy flash. It's about the long term and your peace of mind, your true joy, that you are just drinking water and you are just at peace. And you can buy that. And nobody can give you that. 100 million fans cannot give you that. Trust me. If it's only one fan you have and that person is giving you joy, every day you're picking your phone, you want to talk to that fan, you want to see that fan, you're looking forward to go online to just fellowship with that fan. You're happy. But you have 100 million and they only give you drama, you are cursed like Korra Obidi. Trust me. It's not every rubbish people are jealous of. People who are so quick to put jealousy in their mouth. No, it's because you don't know yourself. That's why you think that's something to be jealous of. Even Nancy is not jealous of her sister's rubbish, all the yama yama she's packing around her. Nancy only does what she does for her own money. She wants to blow. Mancy wants the kind of attention Justin Dean and Korra Obidi got with Athena. Maybe also came out from jealousy of, oh my God, if they can do this, I can also do this. But the dirt that comes out of it, I don't think anybody wants to be jealous of that. I don't think so. At the end of the day, content baby. What happened? She didn't get the attention Athena got. No. Ended there as a content baby.
She have to rock with negativity. No, she doesn't have to. If there was a way to even like talk about the other side without it affecting her own brand.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You see how she's... Oh gosh. She said if there is even a way to talk about the other party without why is it important? Why are you trying to find a way to even talk about the other one? Because now you are not even talking to the haters, you're talking to the lovers. And you're saying if there is a way, why? Why is that other party important to your existence? Why? This is such a shame that two sisters can be fighting over one cassava. This is what they are doing. Two sisters, disgraced, fighting over one man that dumped them years ago. Because you cannot do better. Look at the pussy you put in your house. You could never do better. Why didn't you get a mosquito killer? Why? You can't do better than him. That's why you people are still stuck on that Oyinbo. If there is a way to talk about him with that, why? See your life? You see that you are the one behind all this saga. You, ugly nose, you are the one. Mancy is the evil behind it all. Not even Horror. Horror is evil herself. Yeah, she has a very strong, wicked heart. She doesn't care about anybody's feelings. Horror, I'm telling you now, she cares about her feelings, how she feels. If you like, go by yourself. She doesn't care if you're sad. No. That's her own bad side. But you see this one? You see this one that is talking? She's the actual brain box behind it all. This one. She's even teaching them if there is a way. Guys, don't be angry. Why she's apologizing is so that you people don't stop dragging the ex. But the people that are angry don't want to work for you. If they want to drag him, they know they are fools to even drag him. Because the reason they started to drag him in the first place was because of your Ashawo sister. And the same sister has told them that that man is a good man. So which excuse do they still have to drag him? But she's looking for a way, a system to continue to drag him without it affecting her sister. Mancy, go and drag him yourself now. Why are you teaching people? Go and give your mosquito killer a phone. Let him drag now. Don't you have cousins? Don't you have friends? You have friends? Let them drag. Why are you talking to strangers online? Just to use people. God will punish you heavily. This evil you have planted, this saga you don't want to end. Your sister wants to end it. You don't want it to end. Listen.
She must be that brand forever and ever. She doesn't have to rock with negativity. No, she doesn't have to. If there was a way to even like talk about the other side without it affecting her own brand,
Wow.
she would prefer it.
She would prefer it. You people cut this part and keep it very well, because the day she will come out and cry in future, you will remind her. She will prefer it. That's what she told you. If there is a way to talk about that other party, when your sister said, please don't talk about him, talk about me, talk about my music, you are telling them if there is a way, she doesn't mind. Wow.
But if you look at it closely, it's always, your child's tongue is white, their mother. This is his wife, their mother. Their mother, their mother. Everything their mother. And then boom, emails threatening the same mother. We're going to report if you don't do it. But, we gave you money for full custody. It's always their mother. That's what she's running away from. I hope you guys understand. Don't worry, I'm going to block her.
That's what she's running away from. So why not just end everything? Why are you still looking for a way that they can still be calling his name when you know that he will always have those children every other week? Evil. Mancy, go and look for menstruation and get pregnant. Maybe when you are weak from pregnancy, you will not have energy to be evil. The pregnancy will suppress the evil. Useless non-entity. Your life is empty. You are empty. That's why you have energy for this rubbish. Where they expect you as a woman to have energy, we didn't see you there. You were found missing, but you have energy for giving people strategy to drag him. Continue to drag him, but don't involve her. She doesn't mind. On this, our Facebook.
I can't block again. I can't even see comments. But once in a while, I'll just simply to her in the comments on your video, on your post. But when you still get it, because I don't want to have to block anybody from my page. Hey, what's going on? Where did these people come from? I would also appeal to her bloggers. I don't believe you guys are bloggers. I believe you guys are warriors.
I will also appeal to her bloggers. I don't believe you guys are bloggers, though. I believe you people are warriors. Mancy, who were the warriors fighting? Warriors on the battlefield. Who were they fighting? Ashawo. Ashawo, who doesn't want problem, but she's inside the problem, inciting. See your life. See your life. No wonder you couldn't even. In fact, let me not be talking about, because there are women who are going through stuff. But you, your own, this is the reason. This should be the reason. This should be the reason. At the end of the day, you ended up with a gamma content baby. At the end of the day, at the end of your big mouth could not solve your problems. They are warriors. Really. Disgraced warriors, fallen soldiers. Now there are no more real supporters.
Hey, what's going on? Where did these people come from? I would also appeal to her bloggers. I don't believe you guys are bloggers, though. I believe you guys are warriors.
You see this girl? In fact, I'm going to save this video. Let me record. I will record it after. Let me not waste time. So, wow. And who is the chief in command? Or commander-in-chief? Commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Because you can't tell me they are warriors and they don't have somebody directing them. Warriors for your sister and you. And other people will just sit down and be looking at the warriors. Really? And they will say, oh, what did this guy do to you? What did this family do? This is what this family have done to people. Sending strangers online to go and attack people. Enabling them, encouraging them, praising them. They are warriors. They clear everybody. They give woto. And you think woto will not come to you. God is punishing you on this social media. You're sending people to give woto. You're praising them. And you don't want to receive woto. God will first punish you. In fact, God has already punished you. You are living inside your punishment. And it's evident. We all know your punishment. We all know it. It ended in an eat. It. I'm not gonna talk. But you know your punishment. Eat. Enter house. Senior shower. That's all you can offer in your life after your damaged past. Is to come and they give woto. They are warriors. Kind of life.
I came to Facebook and I will clarify the air. She doesn't have the strength to.
That's clarify the air. That's your job.
My job. That's what I've always done on this Facebook.
Really? You will clarify. She will clarify the air. Master's degree, my Yanczh. Come and clarify the air. When you finish clarifying, you also fry the air. Oh, sure.
Sometimes she doesn't have the strength to even articulate her feelings.
And you are helping her.
I see what's happening inside house. And I can do this for her.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what family does. That's what my family does. It's not about your family.
That's all your family can do for her. Your family cannot even support her financially. She wants to go to court. Is these same people you people are insulting that will come and give her money? She's complaining now that she cannot pay her mortgage for this month. Please tell the world what your family has done for her. How much your family has donated for her to pay her mortgage. You see why you are useless and why I say you are from a useless family. Because we see you people active in uselessness. When it comes to useless things, you people have energy for uselessness. That's why we say you are from a useless background. Because if your family was truly useful, your sister has no reason to be complaining about financial matters or how to pay her mortgage. We have so many Nigerian content creators. How many of them do you see lamenting about, I have to pay my rent, I have to pay my mortgage? Or I don't have money to take my children to the hospital, I'm not the only parent. How many of them? But when you are from a useless family, they don't stand with you and support you where the support is needed. But when it comes to, come and make your money, do your video on your monetization, you will get money. People will watch you. You are actively useless, Mancy. Actively useless. This is your job. This is your job, to be useless. Go and be useful in your sister's life. Actively useful in her life. Let her feel you. You cannot. Animal.
Please have mercy. Have mercy. Forgive her. Move on. Don't talk about her again.
This is even the worst for me. It's not even about the insult now. For me, this is insulting. And this is when I have the biggest energy. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you say. In fact, enjoy yourself. But the moment I feel like you feel you have the guts to control what I do. In fact, I can look for somebody don't even come. You can call all the names in the world. Je m'en fous. I can't be bothered. But the moment I feel like you are saying, why should you talk about this? What? Hey! This social media that is free, everybody can create on their own. This phone that I am the one who, I know how I bought it. I didn't come and create a GoFundMe for people to buy for me. None of you. Do you understand? Then you, in a hole somewhere, you will tell me, why are you talking about this? And that's what Nancy is doing. Controlling people. That's an insult. But anyway, they deserve the insult. They deserve it.
What's happening inside house, and I can do this for her, okay? Because that's what family does. That's what my family does. I don't know about your family though. Please have mercy.
No, I think we already
Just
passed
human
this.
beings. But as she explained what happened with her child going viral for the wrong reasons, and there being like a floodgate of people blaming her, you people should have understood. Okay, if you want to keep going on about how, that's how horrible she is, you're never gonna, please just close the page. You don't need to now turn the page into a
Wow.
page. But
Close the page, oh.
Forgive her. Move on. Don't talk about her again. Don't support her again. Don't join the
Hey,
two
move
of them
on.
online again. That's what she wants. She doesn't want her brand associated with this person. People keep going on about how, that's how horrible she is. You're never gonna. Please just close the page.
Wow.
You don't need to now turn the page into a Korra trolling page, because I've seen 3 pages that turned their pages into a page for insult on Korra today. And I was like, wow. If everything I've explained to you today,
and we know the pages she was referring to, right? Because they are commenting. So they are not allowed to comment. So when you express how you feel, you are a hater. Beware of the kind of people you support. People that lack emotional intelligence, people that don't have wisdom, people that are not mature, people that just see things the way they are, people that don't remember things. They don't look back at the past. Where are we coming from? People that act based on now, ad hoc. Beware of those people. People that don't think how you feel matters. You should sacrifice your feelings for me to feel better. I have the right to express how I feel and lash out and say whatever I want, but you don't have the right to tell the world how you feel about what you just heard me do to you. When you do that, when you tell the world how you feel, you are my hater. That's what these girls are doing to people. Wow.
listened, you genuinely know where I'm coming from. Okay? If she starts again with 0 supporters, trust me, if she says, I don't want to talk, I don't want anybody joining me with this man again, and she starts her page with nobody supporting her, trust me, by June, she will get new people that will see her and say, okay, this is you now.
Well, so they already talked all these things out. They already planned it out. Do you understand? Like, she already has her plan. Like, let me get rid of all these people holding me back. I'll get new people that will not be into this drama and saga. They already talked about it. Korra knows what she wants to achieve. So they are focusing on new people, new supporters. But guess what? It's your sister that will still introduce them to the saga. And the new ones are going to take over from the old ones. Yes, and we are waiting. Let me say, I'm waiting. The new ones are going to take over because she will feed them with the information. And the same, I've not done anything. They are coming for me. Hara, you've not done anything. Are you sure? You and your sister, you've not done anything. Commander-in-chief of the terrorist armed forces. That's what you have done. You have equipped these people mentally. You've not shown them proof. I'm still waiting for proof of abuse from your ex. You've not shown anything. Nothing. So you will equip the new ones. You will. Because you don't have anything to offer. When you see that, oh my God, they are not interested, or oh my God, my views are dying, you will come back. Guys, I remember when I was pregnant. Guys, I remember my divorce. I had to pay him 50,000. You will come back and tell them. And they will continue from where those old ones left off.
That's all she wants. That's all she wants. Please.
So she's counting on new supporters now. She has finished using the old ones. She has dumped them like used tissues, used toilet rolls. How you use it and flip it. You don't care if the toilet roll is where it is, you just get rid of it. So now she's banking on getting new supporters. Okay, it's clear. The mission is clear. The mission is clear.
Cover your page. This is me apologizing. I don't know if she's gonna do that. She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to.
How it started. How that team exploded. It was because her children went viral 4 times in her trip for the wrong reasons.
4
and
times. 4 times. These people, oh God. It's better you don't even have fans at all. I'm telling you, if you're a content creator or you are hoping to come online, please just tell God, instead of me to have this kind of idle, useless fans, I better not have fans. God, please don't give me fans. If I had to choose between having these ones as fans or no fans at all, I would stick with no fans at all, honestly. 4 times just because the children were with the ex. They are so invested. May I not have friends that are so invested in my enemy? Jesus. 4 times.
Floodgates of emails to her. Floodgates of blaming, of gaslighting, of a lot of things. And I believe that was the intention, to try and draw her out again, to come and talk about it. And she's like, when is it going to end? I don't want to talk about it publicly. I want to talk to my child inside house.
Wow.
I don't want my child going viral because I don't want people just every time doing this to me. That's where it came from, honestly.
Wow. Let me first look at comments. Someone says, when they were supposed to be promoting her music, they were watching her. Gosh, they were watching her ex. Hey. No. She failed herself, yes. Because she let them come this far with this nonsense. This is not support. I always said it. This is not support. If you want to support me, support me. Don't be going to my haters. No, you are supporting my haters. If you spend that much time looking at what my haters are doing, my dear, you are supporting my haters. You are a lover in disguise. I will tell you to your face. I will tell you to your face. You are a lover in disguise. If you're my lover, you're my supporter. Let me see that support. Me and you. Let me see it face to face. But you are spending that much time on my haters page, posting the videos that the hater created on your page, talking about the hater. My dear, you are a lover of that hater. Honestly, I will tell you, maybe you don't understand or you don't know what is happening, but I'll tell you, you might be in denial, but you are a lover of that hater. You enjoy the content of the hater. She let them take it this far for 3 years. You know what that means? If they have 100 videos on their pages, those so-called supporters, 97 videos will be from Justin and 3 from Horror Obidi. So what kind of love and support is that? Come on now. Why does she have to insult them for them to come out and confess what Blessing Angel has been saying for 3 years? Let's read comments. I don't even think I can read all the comments though, but I just needed to do this for you guys to see the evil behind the saga. It's this one, this ugly one. That's the evil that doesn't want it to come to an end. And this video, this is not the first of its kind, but it's just important for me to still come and highlight it. You know why I said it's not the first? She has done many videos like this that she will just drop hints here and there. And those hints are pointing in the direction of, guys, well done. Guys, We are seeing what you're doing. Guys, you are our soldiers. Guys, every time she did that, they would go out and attack people. She is the evil one, this one here. And she did it again. That's why I'm like, okay, I will still come and say this one again to show people that this witch doesn't want the saga to end. And the saga is inside her sister's house. Mancy, don't worry. We are all content creators. You yourself, you are creating content. Don't worry. It's just for people to have time to be watching your videos. There is so much rubbish that can be pulled out from your content. They can also pull out growing breast without bra. You know, when a girl is growing breast newly, a small girl of like 11 years old, 12, 13, when they start to grow boobs, small, tiny ones that will look like granules, they have all these small bras that normally parents are supposed to, all these bra tops or whatever they are called. Mancy, when are you going to buy for your daughter? You see, there is so much in your content that people can also do content about. And that is what you want them to be doing to your sister. But it will never feel right if they did it to you. But you are encouraging people. Guys, she doesn't mind. She would even prefer you people to talk about the other party. Really? No, I prefer to talk about you, Mancy. I don't even prefer to talk about Horrobidi as it stands. Horrobidi is not interesting to me. I can't even tell you the last time I watched Horrobidi. Sometimes I see some people drop videos in comments. I see some videos from there. I can't tell you, oh, I went to her page and I saw this. I don't even know what she's doing right now. She's not interesting to me now because she has already dissolved the camp. So whatever anybody from the camp wants to do, they're just being foolish. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered about Horrobidi, but I still have my beef. So anytime I feel like, I'll come and express and call out her rubbish. Or if I see any video of her leaking, I can do that. But you see, you, Mancy, I am interested in the rubbish you're doing there. I am interested in talking. I prefer to talk about the other party. You are the other party, not your sister. You are the other party. Go and buy a bra top for your daughter before her breast will pierce the camera. It's not nice seeing a small girl growing breast like that. At the end of the day, look at you. Look at your life. You want to encourage people to be going after people. And what do you think will happen with you? What do you think will happen with you? Because you think people are foolish. They will go and hide. Really? You think people will go and hide? She's a grown woman with the mind of a 13-year-old. Can't even focus and make a string of beats. Ah, gosh. How can an Olosho make a string of beats? You're asking for too much. And Olosho's bekus is at work. That's the only thing that vibrates. That's the only thing that will work. Any other thing, hands cannot work, fingers crooked, fufu cannot be turned, house cannot be cleaned, children cannot be bathed, food cannot be cooked. Okay, noodles can be cooked and salad for dinner. And you are not talking about beats of all things. Hey, Frida, happy Sunday to you. Let me see. This thing doesn't want to go up anymore. The comments. Okay, now it's going. Hey, finally. Let's read comments for 10 minutes and then we'll go. Finally, I'm live. Hey! God. And after today, I still don't know when, but we'll see how that goes. I pray very soon I'll still come back live. Because we still need to do episode 2 of Find You a Man Like Mosquito Killer. Yes. Okay, let's quickly do this 10 minutes and then we'll go. Have you seen their older sister is on social media? Oh, they're not hungry. I have a degree. I have it. At the end of the day, you still end up with market people on social media. Don't carry your shoulders too high. With all the noise, all the my family is this, my family. At the end of the day, you are still there on social media. If you are so great, if your family is so this and that, you will be excelling in other places outside of social media. At the end of the day, you're still there. All of them will come. Let them come and look for social media money. Because the social media, I guess it favors the horror. Somebody who collected 7,000 from people. So she's doing well for herself on social media. And Mancy also benefited from the divorce drama, also doing well for herself on social media. So they're trying to bring that one also to also come and look for money, because that one, you can see she's not a public person. She's not into social media. You can see, but they've told her that, hey, girl, you remember how our lives used to be before social media? Look at us now. So you better enter. That's what is happening. When social media becomes family business. Is that not why Horobidi was saving pages for her children? So that when they are 18, they are set for life. They don't need to grow a page. She's complaining she doesn't have money for mortgage, and you people believe her. You believe her? Tell me you believe her. Let me knock you on the head. You believe her? That's one of the strategies. Appear poor so that people can feel sorry for you. She doesn't have money and she's always there on social media. Really? People who don't have money or make money on social media, they are somewhere going to look for how else to make money. If there is no money there, you will not find them there. Trust me. Unless she's selling Yanczh, that's when you will still be there. If there is no money there, you enter somewhere else, go and look for money. But she knows there is money there. That's why she's there morning, afternoon, and night. Because of money. Don't believe all the nonsense you people see. It's all strategy. I don't even have money for my mortgage this month. Really? Really? And you are there. You are still there. Year in, year out, you are still there. Enter house. That one also, they don't make money because you want us to believe we are just on social media for social media. That's what you want us to believe. And you are devoting so much time of your life to it, and there's no money. Please keep it real, man. So let them do them more. Let them do them. Someone says they don't listen. I've seen some that she blogged say, oh, it was stress, we should forgive her, because they don't have a life. If you have a life and somebody disrespects you, not even a mistake, somebody disrespected you with their full chest and came back and told you, I'm not taking back my words, I said what I said, and still did it the second time, and maybe possibly the third time, and you are making excuses for that person, you don't know yourself. And you don't have a life. If you had other better things to do with your life, you would move on. You tell yourself, I deserve better than this. But when they don't have a life, maybe they looked around, they're like, oh my God, I'm bored. I don't have anything doing. Let me just go back and lick my vomit. Let me just go back to my slave master. That's what is happening. Because who doesn't have stress? No, come and tell me. Come and tell me who is not going through one thing or the other. So why make excuses for her? But the people commenting and expressing how they feel, nobody's making excuses for them. They don't have stress. They are the ones who deserve to be insulted, really. So they want to forgive her so that they can continue being useless. Let them, please, give them chance. Give them chance. If you know who you are, within yourself, nobody has the right to talk anyhow to you without remorse. For what? That they are feeding you, that who are they now? You have to check out the person from head to toe and check out yourself. That one alone is enough for you to go berserk. Like, are you mad? Who gave birth to you? Anyway, it's not somebody like me. Some people are natural slaves. I've told you guys before. So even if you spit on them, you shit on them, you poo-poo on them, they will still come back and forgive you without you asking for forgiveness. So it's only normal. It's only normal. Don't blame them. Someone says, I like your confidence. Korobidi is afraid of you. Is she not an animal? Is she not an animal? How will she not be afraid when she knows what she did to me? Because when you are guilty, there is a way you will move. But when you are confident of your truth, there is also a way you will move. She's guilty around me and she knows. She knows. She dropped me a message on my studio when that thing happened in 2020. She dropped me a message and I dropped her an email. She knows. She knows. That's why, because she knows she offended somebody, who she lied on somebody. Let's just leave it there. She knows. That's why she's guilty, and that's the fear, because she knows I'm not going to play. And she knows, say she no rich. She and all the people they call warriors. Warriors with mosquito legs. Warriors that they are insulting. Let them come. What's the time? Okay, we have like 5 more minutes to go. Can you imagine? Someone says it's a shame they are worshipping a thing that every man writes like a boss wrote, but none never keeps. What happened to Mr. Romantic? Mr. Non-existent? She couldn't get herself a mosquito killer. Mancy said, get you a man like mosquito killer. She couldn't, up till now, she hasn't found a mosquito killer. Olosho conglomerate. Oh, really? Someone says Valentine's night, saying she was going out but couldn't afford to pay for drinks. So we'll have wine at, God, why now? Just to get them to send money. Somebody who just came back from vacation doesn't have money, maybe $20 or $50 for drinks. Really? And Facebook is still paying. I still got, what do they call it? Me that I'm not even online every day. I am still getting letters from Facebook. I'm still getting payment invoice for this month, payment invoice. And I'm not even live every day. How much more? Why are these girls doing this? And she's going to tell you she doesn't have money for drinks, and people will actually believe. And when she feels like she's on her way, she will buy a ticket. Do you know how much they sell tickets to go to Nigeria? Around $1,000. She went to, what's that guy's name? That one that was living in Mexico the other day. But she had money for that. My God, it's just the manipulation. Why? Just to get from people, get from them. It doesn't matter how much you give this girl. She will always tell you she doesn't have. The heart of greed. Me, I'll be feeling sorry, Seth, when I feel like somebody's giving, like, there is one lovely, God will bless you so much, my love. She's always giving me stars on, my other page, that other page I post. Always. And I'm feeling, in my heart, I'm like, God. I don't know how I'm feeling, like, how much more than me I will be looking for how you can still give me more. Be careful of certain people. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but sometimes I think of myself like, okay, what would I do? Is this normal? For me to know if someone is acting normal, I always ask myself, what would I do? If I see that I wouldn't do that, I know that there's something wrong with you. I always use myself because I don't want to be condemning other people when I could possibly do worse. When I know that you have given me so much, you have been giving me everything in my house you bought for me. You've given my children, you've given me money. I will still be looking for a way for you to give me more. Hey, no. It is well. Wow. Someone says her idiot followers will pick up another shift at work to buy them. Let them use their credit cards. Why can't her sister give her money? Why can't her sister give her money? Is she not supposed to be from a family where people are jealous of their family? They don't help each other financially. Only they help each other with videos. Okay, let her sister do a video to tell us her younger sister needs money for drinks. Since it's only through videos that we know how you love your sister and how you fight for her and support her. Useless people, honestly. Useless people. If your family, your sister, your brother has not come out to beg online, to cry online, to lie online, to manipulate online, trust me, your family is better than the Obidi family. Your family has more respect, more value, more worth, more dignity than the Obidi family. You see the people who tell people online that, oh, you are just jealous of the families because they are from useless families. Because their families are worse than this family we see. That's why they think other families are also supposed to be jealous because they are looking up to that family. But your family, none of them has ever come online to beg. Thank your father, thank your mother that you don't have to come online and cry to people. Guys, I don't even know how to pay my rent this month. Guys, thank the parents that gave birth to you. Honestly, only a useless family will see their daughter being useless online, lamenting over money. Trust me, that's not the kind of family Nigerians are jealous of. We don't want to come from such families. No, we don't. We don't. Because we have real families. If we are going through it, they will be there. We don't need to come and disgrace ourselves online. We don't. But when you are hungry, you tell yourself, let me not mind what people will say, what people will think. Let me come online and disgrace myself. Let me come and talk and make my money. Because you are from a hungry, impoverished family. Nigerians are not jealous of such families. We just see them as outcasts, disgraced family members, disgraced families. We see them like, okay, anyhow kind of family, okay, whatever. They don't have shame. They just come online, make their money. They don't have dignity. Some families are heavy. Their names are heavy. They don't come online and just be disgracing the rest of the people with that same surname. They don't. But when you have an Olosho in the family, anybody I meet on the street and they tell me, my name is Obidi. Hey, I'll say, okay, you are related to that Ashawo. Where are all the relatives? Don't you people ask? Why is she always begging online? Are they not there to support? May I not go through anything that I will not have family members that will support me, that I will come online and beg? I say, God forbid. That's the highest disgrace. And you people are proud of that. The so-called supporters, you are proud of that. You say we are jealous of that. That's the highest disgrace. You are an orphan. You are an orphan. You are not from a real family. If there is nobody in your family that can help you, I'm not talking about one, because life can happen. And don't get me wrong. Life can happen that you feel like, guys, this is just too much for me and my family. We need help. It can happen. But when it becomes a part of your life, you are just a beggar. Online, enter house. You're a disgrace. Just enter house. When it becomes a habit, you just have to beg by trick, one way or the other. Tell people you don't have money. You cannot afford it. Enter house. And your family members should be ashamed of themselves, not just of you. They should be ashamed of themselves. May I not come from such family? Why? When you are an orphan. You are an orphan. You are a destitute. That's why you need help. Oh, you guys are supporting me. You guys are helping me. Why? Where are your relatives? Are you not from somewhere? Did you drop from the sky? Okay, the only relative you have is the one with the big mouth and the big nose that also does content using your name to make money. Where are the rest? Okay, 10 minutes don't pass. So the manipulation is just crazy with her. I still listen to your song. That's nice. All right, let's go now. Thank you all so much. It's so bad that I cannot read all of your comments, but our video, when we've saved it up for so long, it's going to be long. So yeah, 3 hours is long. 3 hours is long. So let me go now. I appreciate all of you for being here. From scratch, they were already made. She ordered them, I believe. Another lie and so expensive. I'll try and read the comments later. So I thank you all. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on all the noise if I can. And I just want to thank you for being here, even when I'm not here. Thank you so much, and I'll try to come back live again soon. Hopefully I don't stay away for so long or too long. I'm honestly not following a lot of what is going on. I'm very occupied at the moment, but I'm very, very interested in big news. Very interested, highly interested. Yes, I am. At this point in time, Horror Obidi I've thrown her in my backyard. That one doesn't even exist as far as I'm concerned. That one doesn't even that one is useless. Useless. She has always been anyway. But you see, Mancy, very interested in her. Very, because she has made it clear now that people need to be talked about. Just talk about them, no problem. Everybody will talk about whatever they want to talk about. So let me go now. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys very soon. Help us share the video and stay blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you when I see you. I love you. Bye.